choir please proceed for 1 second with the beat?
Okay.
Yeah. And we request everybody, it's a day that we are all very happy. I see the graduates here not dancing. Please, it is your day.
You, the class of 2020, Zetech to the one. We are here to invent our future, and you have already done that. Hey. Hey. We are ready to face the world, face the world, face the world, and so ready to change the world. And even if it's not easy, we are not afraid. We are ready to make a difference, a difference. But finally, oh, finally, hard work has paid. So today we celebrate, oh, finally, hard work has paid. So today we celebrate. Everybody say, Turushe Kofia too. Everybody, Turushe Kofia Joe. Leo ni siku kuu, equipped to conquer and invent our future. Everybody, we say, invent our future, invent our future, equipped to conquer and invent our future. Invent our future, invent our future, equipped to conquer and invent our future.
Thank you very much. I think we are now all set. Even those of us who are following online, we are now all set. I request that we still remain upstanding, and in your booklet, you can go to page 8, because we want to start with the anthems, which would request that you sing along the band. If you go to your booklet on page 8, you should be able to see them there. So we shall start with the Kenya National Anthem, then we shall do East African Anthem, and later the Zetech University Anthem. So the band, please. One stanza of Kenya of each of the anthems.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you very much. While we are still upstanding, I will now call upon Imam Rashid Hussein and Reverend John Kebicho to lead and commit this ceremony with a word of prayer. Imam Rashid.
Na tuombe. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم لك المن فضله ولك المن شكره وأنت ربنا حقا ونحن عبيدك رقا وأنت لم تزل لذلك أهلا اللهم يا صاحب كل فريد ويا جابر كل كثير ويا مؤنس كل وحيد ويا مأمن من كل مخيف ويا ميسر كل عسير يسر علينا كل عسير وتيسير العسير عليك يسير اللهم يا من لا يحتاج إلى البيان والتفصيل حاجاتنا إليك شيء كثير وأنت عالم بها وبصير إنك على كل شيء قدير. Ewe Mwenyezi Mungu Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, tunakushukuru na tunakuabudu. Asubuhi ya leo tumeamka tukikushukuru kwa wema na utukufu ambao umetufanyia ewe Mwenyezi Mungu, kwa sisi kutubakisha na kuwa hai na kuwa na amani na nguvu kuweza kuhudhuria katika mahfala kama hii. Ni wengi tu ambao walitarajia kuiona siku kama hii lakini hawakuiona, na yote hayo ni maamuzi yako. Sisi tunakuomba ya Rabb, kwa wakati kama huu tunapoenda kufungua mkutano wetu na kufungua hafla yetu kama hii ya Rabb, uwe ni mwenye kututeremshia katika baraka zako na utukubali ya Rabb kwa chochote ambacho tutakifanya mahali kama hapa, na chochote tutakachokizungumza iwe ni cha manufaa katika nyoyo zetu na katika nchi yetu, katika dunia nzima kwa ujumla. Tunakuomba ya Rabbi juu ya chuo kama hiki kwa maendeleo ambayo kimekuja kutuletea katika sehemu yetu kama hii. Ewe Mwenyezi Mungu, viongozi wake kama hawa uwashikilie mkono, uwabebe ewe Mwenyezi Mungu, wapatie hikma na wapatie nguvu. Ewe Mwenyezi Mungu, wewe tu ndio unaweza kumsukuma mwanadamu afike pale ambapo mwingine asingeweza kufikiria. Tunakuomba ya Rabbi uwashikilie viongozi kama hawa na utushikilie sisi wote kwa ujumla. Uwashikilie wanafunzi watakaotoka katika vyuo kama hivi, shahada zao zisiwe tu ni makaratasi, bali shahada kama zile ziwe ni ujuzi ambao upo katika akili zao, ujuzi ambao utawasaidia katika maisha, ujuzi ambao utawasaidia katika kujenga nchi yao kadhalika. Ya Rabbi, tunakuomba haya tukiamini ya kwamba wewe tu ndiye mwenye kujibu katika maombi yetu. Birahmatika ya arhamar rahim. Amin.
Thank you, Reverend Kibicho.
Shall we pray? Our Father and our God, this morning we come in the midst of your presence as Zetech University community, that we may bring our united prayers and petitions before thee, even as we thank you for the many blessings that we witness as an institution. We thank you, Heavenly Father, for the University Council, the Management Board, all the stakeholders, Heavenly Father. We thank you for the Chancellor. We thank you for the Vice Chancellor. We thank you for the Deputy Vice Chancellor. We thank you for all that are involved in the molding of this institution. We particularly thank you, Heavenly Father, even as Zetech continues to expand and lead in areas of research, innovation, knowledge, and creation of a people that shall be good for this country and even beyond. We continue praying, Heavenly Father, that as Zetech continues to excel in nurturing and inspiring people that are intelligent and people that are inspired by ethics, that you shall be together with them. We continue inviting your presence even for these graduates this day, that as they go out to serve in the community and in all the areas that Heavenly Father you have called us to serve, they shall be of benefit and honor to this country. We continue inviting your presence, even as people bring their loved ones here to study, and we shall continue even providing for resources upon what is required of them. We continue praying for the people that work together with this institution, be it statutory authorities and people that work closely with us, even as we continue celebrating your growth. We invite your presence this morning, Heavenly Father, even as we commit ourselves to thee, that you may walk with us, be with us. And as this congregation continues to grow, and as people get their papers today, that they shall be of benefit to them. We invite you to be with us and walk with us from the start to the end and even beyond. Continue being with each and every one of us, even them that shall join us later. We invite the presence of your Holy Spirit to be with us and walk with us. For this we ask in the name of God the Father, of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Thank you very much, Reverend Kebicho. Ladies and gentlemen, you may now take your seats. I will now call upon the Zetech University Registrar to recite the university citations.
Acting on the powers conferred on me by the Zetech University Statute 38 of 2022, I now call upon the Vice Chancellor to constitute the sixth congregation of Zetech University.
Acting on the powers conferred on me by the Zetech University Statute 38 of 2022, I now constitute the sixth congregation of Zetech University. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the Vice Chancellor. We can now actually confirm that we are going to have a graduation ceremony. The rest were just rituals. Now we are getting into the real graduation ceremonies. It's a day to be very delighted. The chief guest, AAR Insurance Group CEO, Dr. Patrick Gatonga. The Belgian ambassador to Kenya, His Excellency Peter Madens, in absentia. The chairman, Board of Trustees, Zetech University, Engineer Ken Biuki. The Chancellor, Zetech University, Professor Susan Alfanyo Niknyangi. Members of the Zetech University Council present, the Vice Chancellor, Zetech University, Professor Jenga Munene, the Chairman, Zetech University Council, Ahmed Muhassan, the Zetech University Senate, Zetech University staff, students, parents and guardians, distinguished guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Good morning. I know it's a chilly morning, but we are going to beat the chilly weather to celebrate this achievement because it has been a lot of hard work, a lot of sweat, and sometimes a lot of tears. Good morning. We hope those people who are following at home are also getting to hear us and follow the proceedings as they are. So welcome everybody to the Zetech University 2022 graduation ceremony. Madam Chancellor, this is the maiden graduation ceremony of Zetech University as a fully chartered university, and therefore this is a very historic and phenomenal day for the Zetech University fraternity, and that is the reason why you can see there is a lot of joy and exuberance in the air. I think this deserves a round of applause because we are doing the first graduation as a fully chartered university. So hongera sana. We all know, or we must have heard about Sir Richard Branson. He is a British billionaire, a renowned entrepreneur, and a business magnate. And in one of his many sayings and sharing the words of wisdom, one day he said, if your dreams don't scare you, they are too small. If your dreams don't scare you, they are too small. So our graduates, as you sit there today, what are your dreams? Are they big? Are they scaring you? If they are not scaring you, you need to dream. And I also can add and say, if you can't remember your dream after you have dreamt it, there is a problem. Because then what will you be following? So ensure that you dream big, remember the dream. In fact, even you can dream during the day with your eyes open, because that is really the time when you can remember your dream. So we want actually, on the same spirit, we want to appreciate the Board of Trustees, herein represented by Engineer Ken Biuki, who dared to dream. Zetech University is a dream of somebody who just thought, maybe I could contribute to the society by having an institution that can help people have this kind of skills. That is the dream we are talking about. We are all seated here today because somebody dared to dream. to dream. I think he deserves, the Board of Trustees deserves a standing ovation, ladies and gentlemen. They deserve a standing ovation. The band, please, if you could just give us a jingle, because they dared to dream, and that is what we are requesting our graduates today, to dream big, so that we can have this kind of institution going forward. Thank you very much, Board of Trustees, and thank you for continuing to support us. Thank you. You may be seated. I cannot also forget to thank the people who have worked with you since the day you joined Zetech University. Some of you, we can even remember how you came with big bags, and some of you even had mattresses. There was one who came with a bed, but I think he doesn't want to look at me straight in the eyes. But here you are today. You're getting powers to go read and write. So it is an exciting journey, and we want to thank the staff, the faculty of Zetech University, and most importantly, the guardians and the parents who have supported you through the entire journey. And of course, we thank you most sincerely, because you also decided to choose us so that we can be part of your success journey. And we hope we have done that, and we are very happy to celebrate that. So we also thank the staff, the faculty, and the rest of the management of the Zetech University. Just in terms of housekeeping, we request that you keep your phones in silence, but that does not mean you don't tweet. If you go to Twitter right now, we are the #1 on the trading list. You can go see there. I'm told by the communication team they will have a gift for the person who will take the best selfie and share it and tag us. So the owners are now on you to grab that gift. So there will be some gifts for those people who are going to do that. But ensure that does not distract the ceremony website. So you can ask your colleagues, your friends to follow through. And also our friends CAC TV are also airing this ceremony live. So the hashtag is Zetech to the world, because today we are releasing you to go and make that impact as you invent your future. In regards to the washroom, because today is a chilly day, we may want to make some quick dashes to the restrooms. They are on this building that is right behind me, the university complex, at the extreme edge, and also at the annex building. On the extreme edge, you should be able to get the restroom. In case you need any assistance, we have a lot of ushers who are dressed in a touch of blue. They are around there. Just feel free to reach out to any of them, and they should be able to support you. Thank you very much, and I think that's what I wanted to say. And at this particular point in time, Madam Chancellor, I would like to take this opportunity to proceed with the rest of the program, which is divided into 2 sessions. The first session is the speeches, and then after that we'll be going to the awards of different diplomas and degrees. So at this particular point now, I proceed to invite to stage the first speaker of the day, who we are very proud about. That is Miss Nicole Katona, to give the valedictorian speech. She is the best overall student from the School of Business and Economics, and the best overall student in the class of 2022. She is currently working with National Social and Security Fund, where she is in charge of daily operations and customer services at the headquarters. Ladies and gentlemen, let us give her a round of applause as she comes to make her remarks. Welcome, Nicole. This is really deserved, and well done, the best overall student, Zetech University class of 2022.
The chief guest, Chief Executive Officer, AAR Insurance, Dr. Patrick Gatonga, the Belgian Ambassador to Kenya, His Excellency Peter Madens, the Chairman, Board of Trustees, Zetech University, Engineer Ken Biuki, the Chancellor, Zetech University, Professor Susan Alfano Nkinyangi, the Chairman of Zetech University Council, Mr. Hassan Mohammed, members of the Zetech University Council, the Vice Chancellor of Zetech University, Professor Njenga Munene, members of the Zetech University Management Board, members of the Zetech University Senate, Zetech University staff, students, parents, and guardians, distinguished guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I am honored to stand before you today as we recognize our combined hard work, effort, and resilience in the spirit of Zetech University's core value of teamwork. Certainly, there's no way to encompass our journey at Zetech University in 2 minutes, but I will try and sum up not just my Zetech experience and journey, but that of my fellow graduates. 3 years ago, I walked into this prestigious university with my suitcase, dreams, aspirations, and uncertainties of what will become of me. But today, I live with not only my degree, but also as the highest performing student of the graduating class of 2022 at Zetech University. Zetech University culture. Allow me to brag about the Zetech University culture. On behalf of my fellow graduates, I will confidently say that the university has cultivated in us a culture of well-being and sustainability. We don't take for granted that we have had the privilege of inventing our future in a learning environment that is conducive and cognizant of our physical, social, spiritual, emotional, intellectual, environmental, financial, cultural, and occupational well-being while upholding the sustainability of its community. From countless mental health forums to medical camps, campus hangouts, environmental days, field trips, sports days, and mentorship sessions, all these have made it possible for us to achieve our full potential and helped us build connections with industry experts. The faculty. My fellow graduates will agree with me that our faculty has been nothing short of dedicated, committed, selfless, and supportive. We are still in awe of how they interacted with us freely and made it easy for us to approach them for mentorship and guidance in the diverse areas of our studies. University facilities. We take pride in pursuing our higher education at a university that is not shy to invest in the state-of-the-art facilities that have helped us acquire hands-on skills. The well-equipped library that is available on and off campus, spacious lecture halls, engineering workshops and laboratories, media studio and editing suites, health unit, efficient internet connectivity, green study lounge areas which we call chill zones, amphitheater, restaurant, and innovative hub all helped us unlock and achieve our full potential. To the parents and guardians, thank you for believing in us and supporting our pursuit of higher education. We remain indebted to all that you have done and continue to do for us. To my fellow graduates, as we post photos of our certificates on our social media platforms and update our LinkedIn profiles to Open to Work, I urge you to remain connected to our alma mater by joining the Zetech University Alumni Association, which we automatically become when we graduate today. As we go our separate ways to kickstart our careers and move towards new chapters of our lives, let us hold close to the fond moments of our Zetech experience, which has made us wiser, braver, and more knowledgeable. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2022. From Zetech to the world. Thank you.
I think she deserves a better clap. Tumpigie makofi. Tukimwambia congratulations, the band. Yeah, she has done it. And what is profound is that she's already working even before she has graduated. What more can you ask about Zetech University? Tumpigie makofi tena. Thank you for inspiring us, Katona rather, that Zetech University graduates have high demand in the market and they will secure jobs, and if they don't secure jobs, they are going to create the jobs. The next person, Madam Chancellor, I'm going to invite to talk to us this morning is the alumni representative. Ms. Anna Ndiege. Ms. Anna Ndiege is a marketing officer at the Kenya Industrial Research Development Institute, KIRDI, where she prepares marketing strategy for the organization, coordinates branding and advertising, trains the small and medium enterprises, advises KIRDI on market trends. She started at Zetech University by studying diploma in business administration, and while in the process of her study, her lecturers advised her not to stop at that, but to further her education by pursuing a degree. After that, she came back and did her undergraduate degree, that is Bachelor of Commerce, Marketing Option. This degree, according to her, has opened her eyes to all possibilities in her career. She has used her degree to add value to the SMEs and the Kenya Institute of Research and Industrial Development by advising them on how to brand their products, pricing strategies, and how to position their products for visibility. He has also trained them on how to use search engine optimization to bring traffic to their website and maximize on social media platforms to generate returns. Anne has 3 years of experience in textile and leather designing and 10 years cumulatively in marketing. Her hobbies include reading, journaling, gardening, and music, and she has interest in digital marketing and farming. She aspires to retire as a rancher and a farmer, using her marketing skills to advertise her ranch and produce. So welcome Ms. Anne Ndiege to address the congregation. Let us welcome her with a round of applause. Makofi mzito tafadhali. Asante sana. Welcome, Anne.
The chief guest, Executive Officer AAR Insurance, Dr. Patrick Gitonga.
It's Christmas already here at CAC TV. Are you a business looking to advertise your brand and products to potential customers? Are you looking to improve your sales as we end the year? Starting this October till January 31st, 2023, we are offering you, our customer, various discounts up to 50% off our advertising rates. Imagine paying half the price to reach customers countrywide. Usiwachwe nyuma hii krisi. Call our sales teams now on 0738-278-506 or 0739-971-607. Contact us on email bnkogie@caktv.org or munyoroku@caktv.org for more information. Hurry and book now. Pamoja tuvuke mwaka. It's the CAC TV and your advert bonanza.
We are at a time when the world is meeting in Egypt to discuss about climate change. And I want us to remember that in the Bible, Genesis chapter 1, God gave us the whole creation and gave the human being opportunity to till the land. We are to be the stewardship of the environment. And one of the things that he told us is, God told the humanity, is to till the earth and also to have dominion over it. When we look around us, we see that the creation has taken dominion over us, not us taking dominion over the environment, because we have a lot of droughts, we have a lot of flooding, and all these are caused because we have changed the way God created the environment. One way is by cutting the trees and making the world become more and more of a desert, because trees God had designed
In your lives. You have not only been equipped with knowledge, but with skills that will propel you to heights you have never imagined. I am very confident that the graduates being released are market ready. To the parents, I give a standing ovation to the parents of these blissful graduates. Your sacrifice in nurturing the dreams of your sons and daughters will never go unnoticed, as you have supported them in all ways possible. You have brought up leaders, creatives, innovators, and sharp minds. May the Almighty God bless you all. To the Alumni Association, we have a huge task ahead of us. It is our job to mentor these young minds and to shape them into vessels of honor and leaders in our society. Mentorship is an ingredient of overall success. I am calling upon all members of the Alumni Association to come and hold the hands of these young people. To the graduates, I appeal to you to join the Zetech University Alumni Association, where we will nurture you, mentor you, and most importantly, help you grow in your career as we give you opportunities and networking opportunities. As I come to an end, dear graduates, Kenya and the world is awaiting your manifestation and your impact. The task ahead is for you to carry the Zetech mantle high, give the privileged, offer to support the underserved populations, and provide local solutions to solve global challenges. A lot is expected of you as you bear your alma mater, which has instilled in you great values. Over the years, Zetech has been well known and respected for its integrity and capacity to produce all-rounded students. Since you are now carrying an academic award from this great institution, the world expects you to exhibit nothing but the same and beyond. I wish you the very best, and may the Almighty God guide you and keep you. Thank you.
Asante sana, Anne, thank you very much. And we truly appreciate that you could find time and come and inspire these graduates of today and usher them to the Alumni Association and let them know what are the prospects beyond graduation and what actually the world expects of them. So thank you very much, Anne, and continue with the good work. Continue being the Zetech University ambassador. I am still stuck at the point where you said you'll be having a ranch as you retire. I'm trying to visualize you in some ranch, maybe somewhere in Nanyuki. Maybe like a cowgirl on top of a horse. That is what I have in mind. I got it right? I knew it. Thank you very much. So, and as you can see, graduates, the future is bright. It just beckons on us to do what we need to do. So we shall now proceed to the rest of the program. And at this juncture, I want to invite the Vice Chancellor of Zetech University, Professor Njenga Munene, to come and take lead of this other program. Professor Njenga Munene is a seasoned educationist who has been working for close to 4 decades, not in any other place but the university sector, and therefore he has a lot of experience, knowledge, and insight. I beckon on you to listen and get sure to get his contacts. He's usually very good at talking to young people to share words of wisdom. So, Professor, karibu. Please check this microphone. So technology has decided to do what it does best, but please check.
Thank you, the technical team, the MC, our Director Corporate and Marketing, John, thank you very much. The chief guest, AAR Insurance Group of Companies, Dr. Patrick Gatonga, the Ambassador of Belgium, Mr. Peter Madens, who is watching us live, virtually, the Chairman of University Board of Trustees, Engineer Ken Buki, the Chancellor of Zetech University, Professor Susan Alfano Nikinyangi, the Chairman Zetech University Council, Mr. Mohammed Hassan, the members of Zetech University Council, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Alice Njuguna, members of the University Management Board, members of the University Senate, the Zetech University staff, the graduating class of 2022, students, parents and guardians, distinguished guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. It is with great pleasure that I welcome all of you to Zetech University to come and share the joy of the graduating class of 2022. I take this very early opportunity to congratulate this class of 2022 for doing us proud. This is a class that did quite a lot of work online in 2020 when we had COVID-19. And the fact that you did not give up requires that we give you a round of applause. Can we applaud these people? We are extremely grateful that you did not act like some students who are saying they can't go online. We are extremely proud of our staff who accepted to guide you, and you accepted to be unbonded online, and you continued with your study. That's why, as far as we are concerned, we are proud that the time at which you are supposed to graduate, the time you are graduating. I want to acknowledge that in this graduation we have new people who are not part of last year's graduation, and namely the Vice Chairman of the University Council, Professor Harriet Kindombo. If you can stand and wave to the people, and we give her an applause. A new council member, Professor Abanas Mutwewa. We have a
It's Christmas already here at CAC TV. Are you a business looking to advertise your brand and products to potential customers? Are you looking to improve your sales as we end the year? Starting this October till January 31st, 2023, we are offering you, our customer, various discounts up to 50% off our advertising rates. Imagine paying half the price to reach customers countrywide. Usiwachwe nyuma hii krisi. Call our sales teams now on 0738-278-506 or 0739-971-607. Contact us on email bnkogie@caktv.org or munyoroku@caktv.org for more information. Hurry and book now. Pamoja tuvuke mwaka. It's the CAC TV and your advert bonanza.
We are at a time when the world is meeting in Egypt to discuss about climate change. And I want us to remember that in the Bible, Genesis chapter 1, God gave us the whole creation and gave the human being opportunity to till the land. We are to be the steward
than the old grandfather here. This landscape will keep changing, and therefore we must be ready for that disruption. As a Vice Chancellor, I want to take this opportunity, Madam Chancellor, to reflect on 2022, which has been an extremely eventful year for Zetech University. As the cost of living rose, precipitated by COVID-19 pandemic, from which we are yet to fully recover from, the war in Ukraine, the rising cost of energy and fertilizer, and the global climate crisis, which have led to droughts, floods, typhoons, and fires. Kenya is currently experiencing, according to records, the worst drought in 40 years. very high cost of living precipitated by unprecedented cost of petroleum. We want to thank God as a nation for the peaceful elections that were held on 9th August 2022. And we have a new government in place. We want to congratulate His Excellency, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, for being elected president with his deputy, Rigathi Gachagua. We also want to congratulate His Excellency for appointing our own chairman of council, Mr. Mohamed Hassan, as one of the economic advisors to the president. Can we give that's a very low clap for the chairman. Chairman, can you stand? Maybe people are not seeing the person they are clapping. That is the presidential, one of the economic advisors of the president. So when things go wrong, we will come to you, Chair. So thank you very much. Can we give him an applause? And Chairman, as the Vice Chancellor of a private university, I want to send you with this message. There has been no equity in the way the differentiated unit cost for government-sponsored students in public universities and private universities is shared. On average, students in government universities get 70,000, and the ones in private universities get 28,000 for the same course. It is our hope that the Presidential Working Group on Education Reform, which is currently taking views, will be fair in the recommendations that they make. And since this is a political process here, then we hope that you are going to influence so that there is equity and the students in both public universities and private universities will be equally capitated for the same courses. Madam Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, Zetech has also been affected by the challenging economic environment, and about 803 students out of the 9,433 students are on academic leave, mostly due to financial challenges. This is a huge number of youths getting wasted. I appreciate individual staff and students of Zetech University who have already contributed to the scholarship fund. I also want to appreciate the Board of Trustees, represented by Engineer Ken Buki, who have every year committed 8 million shillings to support needy students by giving them scholarships. The university is appealing to individuals and corporates to support the scholarship fund to support these brilliant but needy students. You could also consider adopting one or two of these talented and needy students, and you help them through school. Madam Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, Zetech University has continued to grow despite the many local and global challenges. And allow me, in a nutshell, to highlight a few of these accomplishments since January 2022. After a rigorous inspection of Commission for University Commission of University Education on 6th December 2021, Zetech University on 28 February was accredited as an open and distant learning center. And therefore, we have among the only 4 universities in this country that have Q accreditation as ODEO centers. We are proud of that, and we require a clap for the DVC and her team. So we are free to launch all our programs online, and we are very, very proud of this. The second thing, Madam Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, Zetech is endowed with a great academic team. In 2021, as we were recovering from COVID-19, the staff developed 10 new degree programs. And in April 2022, the Commission for University Education inspected Zetech University for readiness to offer 10 new degree programs, namely Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, Arts in Psychology with Technology, art in sociology and technology, journalism, science in actuarial science, science in computer science and applied physics, science in computer science and mathematics, science in media and digital communication, science in software engineering and software engineering. This, Madam Chancellor, was approved on 27th of April 2020. And on 6th September 2022, we admitted 643 students as the first cohort of these new 10 programs and are now studying in our new main campus and technology park at Mangu. We want to appreciate the DVC and her team for working very hard to give this university a great push in its academic growth. We are in the process of developing new programs, especially in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, to respond to the market demands locally and globally. Award of the Charter. On 25th April 2022, the Commission did the final inspection to determine the readiness of the university to be awarded charter. This was after several previous inspections and submissions by the university of detailed self-assessment reports, which generated 4 huge volumes of accreditation reports. Previously, the Council and the Senate had approved the draft statutes and charter. And on 2nd of August 2022, the university was awarded the charter by His Excellency, the former President, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta at Kakamega State Lodge. I want to appreciate the Board of Trustees, the Chancellor, the Council, the University Management, the Senate, the staff, the Commission of University Education, the Ministry of Education, the Attorney General, the Office of the President, and the former President, His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, and all the stakeholders for the individual and collective role each played in making the award of the Charter possible. Madam Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, the growth in academic portfolio has seen us increase the number of staff from 230 to 277 in this year alone. Moreover, 3 senior lecturers were promoted to associate professors, namely our Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Alice Njuguna, the Dean ESS, Professor Owen Gomi, and Professor Joyfrey Gitau. We congratulate them for this achievement. Can we appreciate them? And also want to say that happy birthday, Professor Alice Njuguna. This is her birthday. So, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alice. Happy birthday to you. We want to appreciate and congratulate 2 our faculty members, Paul Mwangi and Samuel Kehio, for successfully completing their PhDs, and they will be graduating in December this year. This is a good sign because it means our staff are not stuck and they are growing. Research and innovation. Madam Chancellor, our faculty and students have continued to excel in innovations such as green energy, software development, and robotics. Professor Joyfrey Gitau has innovated the conversion of petrol motorcycles to electric motorcycles using lithium batteries and even waste batteries from old computers. Our staff, Nathan Muturi, has developed 2 softwares which we are already using in this university, Sajiri and Sahada. And we are in the process of developing more softwares for our university and for market. Our student, Florida Korir, and her team Kenya represented Kenya in the first global robotics competition in Geneva 3 weeks ago, and they were the second best team in the world. The incubation hub currently has 30 incubatees working on different innovations, and one of the innovators, Emmanuel Rono, a BSIC student, is working on carbon footprinting with the aim of taming global warming by calculating accurately carbon emissions by institutions and persons and living organisms, and therefore help us to mitigate the issue of global warming. Get in touch. The ISET Hub is open to the public, and the only thing you need to do is get in touch with the one in charge of the ISET Hub, Professor Kibas, the Dean, School of Business and Economics, on the details of how you can onboard to use our ISET Hub. Between 24th and 28th of this month, Madam Chancellor, the university held the Research and Innovation Week. We hosted 70 internal and external exhibitors and held many panel discussions in areas pertaining to sustainability and digital disruption. We also had 23 conference papers on several topics concerning digital disruption in various industries, presented by our own staff, faculty, and regional faculty, including Mysore University in India and Johns Hopkins University in USA. Research and innovation will therefore remain a key area of focus of Zetech University. Madam Chancellor, as a responsible university, we have continued to play our role in building collaborations and partnerships and playing our role in corporate social responsibility to increase opportunities for industry exposure for our students, expand opportunities for joint research, consultancies, international student attraction, and the university has signed 11 MOUs with different organizations this year, including WIDA International, University of Juba, the M-Pesa Foundation, the E-Mentoring Africa, Atlas College, Light of the World, Credo, the Tamarit Group, the Standard Group PLC, Contia, and Educans. Of all this, we have seen very, very interesting collaborations, and we have had hackathons of competition for innovations sponsored by Standard Group PLC in building innovations. The university, as a responsible institution, has been participating in CSR activities like tree planting in Roiro, school feeding programs in Tarakaniti, offering free medical camps, blood donation drives, improving road safety, and reducing drug and substance abuse, as well as offering free career advice and guidance to high school students, some physically and also online. I want to greatly appreciate the corporate division led by John Mwai and other members of staff who have been participating in this activity. Madam Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, today marks the biggest number of graduates in one graduation. A total of 93 students are going to be released from this university this season. Of this, 207 are did certificates, but the rest were diploma and degrees. We want to take this opportunity to congratulate all of them and to note, members, that today we release the first cohort of Bachelor of Arts in International Relations and Bachelor of Education Arts. We congratulate them for this achievement. The reason for inviting the Belgian ambassador, who is going to talk after me, was to give hope and encouragement to the bad graduates that there are many opportunities. It is my sincere hope that these graduates will excel in job market and become trailblazers, not in just employment, but also in job creation. Madam Chancellor, at the benefit of being not very official, I want to acknowledge Nicole Katome for being our valedictorian in this graduation, and also congratulate you for getting a job before graduating. It means that is the quality of the graduates we produce. Madam Chancellor, let me have a little time to brag about the power of focus. And I want to request that Juliana Kiloko Mutei comes forward. Juliana Mutei, can you come forward? Ladies and gentlemen, come here. This girl was my tea girl when I came to Zetech University in 2018. And I challenged her and asked her, why are you not in school? She told me she has no money. I told her, what do you do with your salary? She told me it's not enough. I told her, you have so much money, you can't finish. So what you do after you come from this office, go straight to the finance office and tell them to deduct your salary and you go back to school. And I'm very proud. She finished her diploma and graduates now today with a bachelor of what? Yeah? BBAM, Bachelor of Business Administration and Management. That is the power of focus. And to me, if there is a hero in this graduation, is this girl. Is this girl. Because it shows that you can be anything if you are determined to become something. And I want to challenge the youth listening to me here and elsewhere that nothing can limit you other than yourself. Hongera sana, Juliana. You can take your seat. Secondly, I want to brag about a lady, a first-class honor student. And I request her to come forward, Husana Safi Said. Husana Safi Said is a first-class honor student in diplomacy. But she's a very interesting person. This lady is an entrepreneur par excellence. Professor Kibas, this is a true graduate. This lady has a company that has already employed 4 people and is already making money. And therefore, when we say that Zetech University is not training you to look for jobs, the best example is Husana. And we want to appreciate you. And apart from that, she was a first-class honor student. So she's jiggling between her studies and her business and not dropping any ball. Congratulations, Husana. Thank you. And because I know Madens is listening to me, I request that the Belgian ambassador considers offering an opportunity to Husana to experience what diplomacy is about. We thank you, parents and guardians, for trusting us to train you, train your children. We hope we have given you the best, our graduates. Where we fell short, we seek your forgiveness. We appreciate the academic division led by Professor Alice Juguna and her team for ensuring that there is quality teaching and preparation of graduates. And that's why we are releasing you today. You will always be connected to this university. If you succeed, you You will succeed if you apply all the positive things you have learned. Members of the press, I really want to appreciate. My deep appreciation to the COO, the DVC and DCAM for organizing this great graduation. I appreciate the parents and guardians watching us online. I appreciate our very special guests, the graduating class of 2022. Remember, our graduates, the core values of this university: integrity, commitment to excellence, innovation, customer focus, and teamwork. Put in your minds whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, whatever is excellent, whatever is praiseworthy, like Apostle Paul to the Philippians. God bless you and light your paths. Succeed in whatever you want. Invent your future. Madam Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, since this is the last major event of Zetech University with all stakeholders, I would like to appeal to all of you to refer students for our January intake, which is ongoing now. I wish you a great festive season. Have a safe and a Merry Christmas and a prosperous 2023. God bless us all. Thank you very much. Madam Chancellor, the Belgian ambassador, Peter Madens, had confirmed his attendance, but a few days ago, he injured his knee. He ruptured one of his ligaments. Dr. Gatonga, maybe after this you go and see whether you can fix that. And therefore he gave his apology. But Peter Madens is a very special person in the fact that his father was the ambassador of Belgium during Kenyatta's days. Mzee Kenyatta, not the current Kenyatta. So he gave his credentials of ambassadorship to His Excellency, the late Mzee Jomo Kenyatta. And when he was appointed ambassador of Kenya, he gave his credentials to the younger Kenyatta. So he has gone the full cycle. And the other thing which is interesting is Madens also studied with the Kenyattas in St. Mary's in the 70s. So I now call upon the Director Corporate to give us the video of the address of John Madens. Thank you very much.
Good morning, Vice Chancellor. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and especially good morning, graduates. I'm so sorry I couldn't be there in person. I tried everything, but I tore a ligament in my knee yesterday.
Volume.
I'm actually barely mobile, but I did want to be part of this particular ceremony, so I'm grateful to colleagues and friends at Zetech for making it possible to be part of your ceremony, albeit in a recorded fashion. Thank you so much for allowing me to speak at this important event. You know, graduation or commencement is the beginning of the next step in life, and I'm so sorry I couldn't be there in person. I tried everything, but I tore a ligament in my knee yesterday, and I'm actually barely mobile. But I did want to be part of this particular ceremony, so I'm grateful to colleagues and friends at Zetech for making it possible to be part of your ceremony, albeit in a recorded fashion. Thank you so much for allowing me to speak at this important event. You know, graduation or commencement is the beginning of the next step in life, and graduating college or university is actually a real milestone. You're stepping into a moment in life where you're taking responsibility for yourself and possibly for a family, and where you can put what you've absorbed as a student at the disposal of society. Be part of your ceremony, it's a moment of huge satisfaction in a recorded fashion. And it should be for you, and it Thank you so much for allowing me to speak at this important event. Again, graduation or commencement is the beginning of the next step in life, and for most of you, graduating college moment of your or university is actually a real milestone. I'm sure you'll achieve
You're stepping into a moment
and have
of life
other moments where you
take
feel
responsibility
this
for
is what
yourself
my life is
and
about.
possibly for a family, and
For
where
now,
you can put what you've absorbed as a student.
I've been asked
at
to
the
talk
disposal
about my
of
life
society.
and career. It's a moment of huge satisfaction, and it should be for you, and it probably is, and I'm sure it is for those around you. Again, congratulations. This is arguably, and for most of you, the most important moment of your life so far. I'm sure you'll achieve more and have other moments where you feel, this is what my life is about. But for now, this is that moment.
I've been asked to talk about my life and career. Well, I'm the son of a diplomat. My father was a Belgian diplomat who joined the Foreign Service in 1958. I was born in my parents' first posting in Paris. Preschool was in Bucharest, Romania. Learning how to read and write was in Chicago, which is where I got the accent that you can hardly call Belgian. Moved to New York, then to Brussels, and then my dad got his first ambassadorship here in Kenya.
And I finished high school here at St. Mary's in 1979. University was in Belgium, and I went from there to becoming a Foreign Service officer myself. My wife and I started in Venezuela and then moved from Venezuela to New York, to Brussels, to Vienna, and my first ambassadorship was in Dar es Salaam, after which I went back to the UN in New York, and a couple of years at the ministry in Brussels, which were followed by an ambassadorship in Buenos Aires, before coming back here last year. So yes, I'm one of my father's successors. Which, I'm going to tell you two stories. The first one is about that, about being my father's successor. You see, Belgium has about 110 diplomatic or consular missions around the world, with an average 4-year stint. That means that around 30 or 40 of us get to present or go to a new posting every year. Out of those 30 or 40, there's usually about 2 or 3 who are children of former diplomats or diplomats. What's less likely, or what happens even less, is that an ambassador is one of his father's successors. And yes, in our system it's a father, because we still don't have any sons or daughters of women diplomats, and I hope that'll change soon. So yeah, it's 2 or 3 are the sons of or daughters of their fathers or 2 or 3, sorry, are their father's successor. Now, just let me give a quick footnote. When an ambassador arrives in a new posting, he carries a letter from his head of state to the head of state in the host country that states that he's going to be the ambassador, or his sending country's ambassador in that country for the next couple of years. Those letters are called letters of credence or credentials. So I was saying, it's quite exceptional for an ambassador to be one of his father's successors. But what never ever happens, and this isn't even exceptional, this just never happens, is that an ambassador presents credentials to, and it did happen to me on September 1st. I presented credentials to President Kenyatta. I think that's the most charming thing that happened to me in my life. But the moment that I realized this is what I've been doing this for, this is what the rest of my career is going to be about, was in 2006 in Tanzania. DR Congo had just had elections, and the 250,000 refugees who were sitting in camps in western Tanzania felt the need to go back home. They were confident in the process that had just taken place. So there was a big push, and UNHCR was confronted with their lack of capacity. They could only transport 500 refugees per week. Now, as luck would have it, my government had just given a whole container or a whole contingent of transport equipment to the Congolese government, a shipload full. Part of that contingent of transport equipment were floating bridges or pontoons. And there was a Hungarian transport consultant who had figured out that if we used those pontoons, we could actually cross the river 4 times a week and transport 2,000 refugees instead of only 500. So after a lot of toing and froing, that's what happened. We put the pontoons in the lake, and I was asked graciously by UNHCR to be part of the, to witness the first sailing of the refugees who would board the ship on these pontoons. And so we go and inspect the pontoons and the ship one evening, and the next morning, early in the morning, we drive off to meet a convoy of refugees coming from the camps which are north of Kigoma. And at the T-crossing where the
It's Christmas already here at CAC TV. Are you a business looking to advertise your brand and products to potential customers? Are you looking to improve your sales as we end the year? Starting this October till January 31st, 2023, we are offering you, our customer, various discounts up to 50% off our advertising rates. Imagine paying half the price to reach customers countrywide. Usiwachwe nyuma hii krisi. Call our sales teams now on 0738-278-506 or 0739-971-607. Contact us on email bnkogie@cactv.org or munyoroku@cactv.org for more information. Hurry and book now. Pamoja tuvuke mwaka. It's the CAC TV and your advert bonanza.
We are at a time when the world is meeting in Egypt to discuss about climate change. And I want us to remember that in the Bible, Genesis chapter 1, God gave us the whole creation and gave the human being opportunity to till the land. We are to be the stewardship of the environment. And one of the things that he told us is, God told the humanity, is to till the earth and also to have dominion over it. When we look around us, we see that the creation has taken dominion over us, not us taking dominion over the environment, because we have a lot of droughts, we have a lot of flooding, and all these are caused because we have changed the way God created the environment. One way is by cutting the trees and making the world become more and more of a desert. Because trees God had designed, they were to filter the air and take away the components that can cause the global warming. But now we have cut the trees and the world is crying. All the things that we are seeing is because we are not taking care of the environment as God wanted us to do it. And God is calling us back to think environment, to think about environment. One way is to plant trees, because trees will filter the air and make the environment better. The seasons will come back, and also we shall have a cleaner environment. Sicknesses will reduce if we plant trees. So we are being reminded, even by the word of God, that we need to take care of the environment so that the environment can take care of us, so that we can have food, we can have rains, and all of us can participate. We can participate by making sure we plant some trees today. You can plant trees in the compound where you live. You can plant trees among the crops that you are growing, because that will also enhance the soil and enable our environment to be good. Let us take care of the environment. Let us not throw things into the water, clogging the water and polluting the water. Let us not throw rubbish in the environment. Let us take care. Wherever we are, let us remember God has kept us here to take care of the earth. When we take care of the environment, it will take care of us, because that is the way God made it to be. I pray that all of us will heed to the call of God to be good nurturers of our environment. Thank you very much.
Christmas already here at CAC TV, the season of cheer and goodies. Are you a school, college, or university? Do you have upcoming events like graduation and intakes? CAC TV offers you a special end-year, New Year advert bonanza with up to 50% off our advertising rates till January 2023. Talk to us for your live graduation broadcasts and New Year intakes advertisements. Imagine paying half the price to reach customers countrywide. Usiwachwe nyuma hii Krisi. Call our sales team now on 0738 278 506 or 0739 971 607, or send us an email bnkogie@cactv.org or munyoroku@cactv.org for more information. Hurry and book now. Pamoja tuvuke mwaka. It's the CAC TV End Year New Year Advert Bonanza.
Fellow Kenyans and Christians, I urge you, things are not good. Aki, mambo si poa. Hii environment tuitunze jameni. Let us plant trees. And please don't say you don't have anywhere to plant trees. Each one of us can plant 1, 2, 10, as many trees as we can. Because even if you have a small plot, and you are saying you don't have space to plant a tree, if we have drought, even that small piece of land that you have will not help you. Ninawasihi nyinyi wote, mukubali tupande miti. Our institutions tupande miti. Makanisani tupande miti. Kwetu manyumbani, hata wale watu tunaishi town, panda miti hata kama ni kwa bucket. Na hiyo miti itatupatia hewa safi. Na hiyo miti itatupatia mazingira mazuri. Wakati huu ni kugumu, ninawasihi kama mwenzenu, Mkenya mwenzenu, Mkristo mwenzenu, mukubali tuungane mikono, tupande miti. Na miti ni uhai. Tafadhali, tupande miti. Asanteni sana.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Christians, this is Reverend Robert Waihenya, and I love the Lord as my personal Savior, the Secretary General of the Presbyterian Church of East Africa. And I'm here making a call to all Christians and to everybody during this time when we are campaigning to
the right moral values will not just help you achieve your dreams and aspirations, but will always empower you to become responsible members of the society. The phase you are entering bears numerous opportunities, as all the people ahead of me have indicated. It will allow you to explore, experience, and widen your horizon in your career. You now have access to several opportunities in the world. We are excited to see you with the change you want to and to see that happen. I would like to talk a little bit about the charter. Zetech gained its university status in 2014, as you are aware. We've had many achievements and milestones, and of course the last being our charter presentation on the 2nd of August 2022 at Kakamega State Lodge by His Excellency, the former President Uhuru Kenyatta. The charter was awarded to the university after fulfilling the regulatory requirements and after a robust assessment and engagement with the Commission of Higher Education, of University Education rather. The Commission of University Education was satisfied that Zetech has the adequate facility, human library, and financial resources viable, relevant academic programs, and a sound governance structure, and consequently recommended us for the award of the charter. I would like to congratulate all of you for this charter. The award of the charter is a significant milestone for us. It portrays a public acceptance and confirmation that we are committed to meeting the standards and academic excellence set by the university, by the Commission of University Education. I urge the staff, the students, the stakeholders, and the entire Zetech fraternity to uphold the university's commitment to higher academic and research standards as we continue to impact society in line with our mission to promote excellence in education and research by integrating innovation and technology to impact society. On behalf of the Council, I can confirm that we remain focused on ensuring that all university operations are geared toward giving our students and the staff the best. The Council has in 2022 approved 2 policies to strengthen the governance and the management of the university. The policies are the compass that help us achieve our objectives and guide the university process by ensuring alignment with the regulation and procedures that are put in place to guide how we carry out our activities. The Council continues to count on the support of the university management to cascade these policies to improve our service and processes as we pursue our quest to become the best university in the world. May I take this opportunity to recognize and appreciate Professor Alfred Mutema, who diligently served as a member of the Zetech University Council for 6 years and has since retired. His contribution as Vice Chancellor and the Chair of the Academics and Sealing Committee and expertise have laid a strong foundation for the university. As a member of the Council, we shall always cherish the moments we spent with him. Thank you, Professor Mutema. On the same breath, I am delighted again to welcome Professor Harriet Idombo, who has joined the Council this year. She is an accomplished academician with a vast experience in higher education, and she now serves as Vice Chair to the Council. Welcome, Professor Harriet Idombo. Again, Professor, karibu. The Council is committed to grow academia, which is one of our core functions of the university. The Council therefore promoted 3 staff to associate professor in September. Of course, the Vice Chancellor has named the staffs. I don't need to repeat it. But I want to congratulate our associate professors on their promotion and urge them to continue providing mentorship, leadership, and develop our junior faculty, and to nurture excellence in research, innovation, linkage, pedagogy, and professional development. In conclusion, I appreciate the parents and the guardians for their unwavering support and ensuring that these graduates are comfortable. To the graduates, again, I wish you the best as you explore new horizons, gain new experience, and climb the ladder of success. There is nothing more satisfying and motivating than hearing the success stories of your journey. And this can only be achieved if you keep in touch with the Zetech alumni, which you automatically join when you graduate. Again, I want to wish all of you, because we don't see each other, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and success to all of you, and in particular to our graduates. Thank you very much. I now want to call upon Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Engineer Ken Mbuki. Karibu, Engineer.
Asante sana, Chairman. The Chief Guest, AAR Insurance Group CEO, Dr. Patrick Gatonga, the Belgian Ambassador to Kenya, His Excellency Peter Madens, the Chancellor, Zetech University, Professor Alfano Kinyangi, the Chairman, Zetech University Council, Mr. Hassan Mohamed, members of Zetech University Council, the Vice Chancellor, Zetech University, Professor Njenga Munene, members of the University Management Board, members of the University Senate, Zetech University staff, students, parents, and guardians, distinguished guests, grand ones, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It gives me great pleasure to join you today as we crown the success of our grand one. I am extremely proud of the accomplishments of graduating class of 2022, and I convey my best wishes to you as you transition to the next phase of your professional journey. This is a great day for our university and grand ones as they reap the fruits of their hard-earned success and ushered into the world to make a difference both nationally and internationally. They have not just mastered their skills in their various areas of specialization, but also demonstrated their ability to learn independently and to grow academically. Socially, psychologically, and spiritually, all of you here today can agree with me that these skills will build them through their careers and lifelong process of learning. My sincere appreciation goes to the Chancellor, the Council, the Management University Board, the Senate, faculty, staff for your support to the Board of Trustees in achieving strategic growth of the university. God bless you abundantly. As the Chairman Board of Trustees at Zetech University, I confidently affirm the board's commitment to reading, guiding, and supporting the university in its ongoing quest for sustainability and viability through strategic planning and proper governance. Development of Mangu campus. I'm pleased to announce that the first phase of the 26-acre piece of land that we acquired in Mangu and broke ground in September 2021 is now operational. The project was handed over to us by the developer in August 2022, and the first cohort of 647 government-sponsored students for 10 bachelor programs started their studies in the new building on 6th of September 2022. Mangu campus is the seat of the university, and we will remain committed to continue developing the facility in line with the university master plan. Currently, we are landscaping in preparation for next year's physical graduation ceremony, which we hope will be held there. Other facilities will be developed in the due course. I reiterate the BOT's commitment to providing and maintaining an institutional climate and culture that makes it possible for the staff and the faculty to execute their mandate in an environment that is conducive both personally and collectively. The class of 2022. Today, we celebrate the success of graduating class of 2022, which is a reflection of a tremendous team effort of you graduates, your lecturers, parents, and guardians. It is now time for you to pursue your dreams and aspirations, and I am confident that you will have what it takes to excel. Success in a profession is found on commitment, discipline, and hard work. When faced with a tough situation, a winner will say, it may be difficult, but it is possible. While a loser will say, it may be possible, but it is too difficult. A winner believes in commitments, while a loser fails to see beyond the challenge. Therefore, I challenge all of you to see the wider view ahead of you. That is what sets them apart. Congratulations and best wishes in your endeavors. I take this opportunity again to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year 2023. God bless our university. God bless us all. Thank you. I will take this opportunity to welcome our Chancellor, Professor Susan Alfano, to address the congregation. Thank you.
Yes, Chief Guest, Chairman Zetech University Board of Trustees, Chairman Zetech University Council, members of the Zetech University Council, Vice Chancellor, members of the Zetech University Management Board, members of the Zetech University Senate, Zetech University staff, students, parents, distinguished guests, graduates. Zetech University class of 2022. I'm very happy to be with you and share the joy of your academic and personal accomplishments. As I remind graduates each year at graduation, you've worked hard and you're being rewarded. However, you should never forget to give special thanks to your parents, guardians, and families for their support in the gift of education. Zetech University has contributed to your education in your respective fields of study, teaching you to think critically, engage in problem solving, work collaboratively, communicate effectively. You may be entering the world of work or heading on to further education. Whatever direction, I encourage you to be on the cutting edge of innovation and new technology. Continuously learning and upskilling, always ready and eager to embrace new challenges and opportunities. What you have learned at Zetech University is your foundation for lifelong learning and making a difference in your life and the world around you. Your higher education experience has offered you an extraordinary opportunity to develop your minds and talent. I truly hope you'll make the most of this. I also hope you'll stay grounded in core values that have been nurtured during your university education. I'm referring to integrity, honesty, hard work, engagement, collaboration, resilience, adaptability, and very importantly, curiosity and a love for learning. Most of these core values are those of the majority of the peoples of this great, hardworking country. Our graduating class of 2022 is particularly special because this is the first class we're sending out to the job market and on to further higher education as a fully chartered university. We're confident that you're ready to enhance our world with your talent and imagination. You have tools, knowledge, skills, values, and passion to steer through what may lay ahead. The theme of this year's graduation is digital disruption, new opportunities, and frontiers. Digital disruption happens after a digital innovation. There have been many digital disruptions over the past 70 years or so, since John Barden, Walter Breighton, and William Shockley invented the transistor, which is the building block of all modern computer technology. A few examples of digital disruption are the digital camera that disrupted the film photography industry and photo processing. Companies like Amazon and Netflix caused disruption in the media and entertainment industry by changing how content is accessed by computers. On-demand services like Uber have disrupted the traditional taxi service. Electronic reading has redefined and disrupted the print and publication industry. Digital disruption comes with changes and new frontiers. Digital touches almost every aspect of our personal and professional lives. The world around us is becoming more and more digital. Billions of people are interacting with digital even without realizing it. The digital revolution is impacting all our lives at an unprecedented speed. Digital is definitely here to stay. Zetech as a university with a core value of innovation has embraced the changes and opportunities that digital brings. There are so many innovations and breakthroughs happening all the time. Our interaction with innovations, to name a few, such as the Internet of Things, blockchain, AI, cybersecurity, computing power, machine learning, 3D printing, have caused a shift in how we interact and carry out our daily activities. We can buy almost anything online. Many of the services we use are quicker and more personalized. We can keep in touch with family and friends, and so much more. Digital enables us to be more connected with people and objects, have more choices and personalized experiences, and access to things we need instantly without waiting. Take, for example, social media, online banking, movie and music streaming, and food delivery services. We heard just yesterday from the President and his cabinet about a new and exciting fund that's being set up, the Hustler Fund, that will be launched on the 1st of December. And it was agreed that it should target informal and unstructured businesses. And it's offering groundbreaking financial products that will include personal loans, microloans, SME loans, and startup loans. These products will be powered through mobile technology and will be accessible to Kenyans across the country. Mobile technologies now appear to be in the driver's seat of today's digital disruption. Just look at the growth of our national mobile telecoms, Safaricom, Airtel, and others, and the essential services they provide to millions of us online all the time. So I suggest you take heed and think of your opportunities that this Hustler Fund will offer. Like most industries, education is undergoing a serious shift. Online learning is the most obvious digital trend in higher education today. Elite universities like Harvard and MIT use top-notch faculty to offer a wide range of courses online through massive online open courses, and these are shared around the world. Zetech University has been one of the few universities that as we heard earlier in the country, to successfully initiate and sustain open distance e-learning. We're proud to be accredited this year as an open distance e-learning center by the Commission for University Education. Who would have thought that students can enroll, study anywhere at any time, go through exchange programs, get examined, and graduate online? It's not easy to make changes of such magnitude in an established industry like education. I therefore commend the Vice Chancellor and the Deputy Vice Chancellor, who was the motor behind most of this, Alice and for this tremendous effort and momentous success of Zetech University online learning. The digital disruption in higher education not only relies on digital technologies and skills, but also on infrastructure. It's for this reason we're in the process of equipping our new Mangu campus to the standards of a technology park. This will be a real game changer for the Zetech University community. Change is upon us and inevitable. You have opportunities and what it takes to meet these challenges and be the best version of yourselves. For you to live fulfilling lives in this ever-changing world and chart a future that you can be proud of, you need to be skilled, curious, focused, resilient, and adaptable. You need to keep reinventing your future. I extend my appreciation to the Board of Trustees, University Council, the Vice Chancellor, University Management, and Senate for their continuous and harmonious governance and leadership that has seen us celebrate this day. To our graduates, soon-to-be graduates, I wish you all the best in all the spheres of your life and encourage you to embrace new frontiers and be on the cutting edge of change and the digital revolution. Find your purpose, stay grounded, keep learning, and fearlessly take up your role in shaping our digital world. Let me now appreciate and welcome our chief guest and keynote speaker for this year's graduation ceremony, Dr. Patrick Gatonga, Group CEO, ARA Insurance, and our Vice Chancellor will introduce him. But now I want to say one big congratulations to the Zetech University class of 2020.
Let us give the Chancellor a hearty clap. I was telling her yesterday, she never seems to go out of energy. All the years I have known her, she's always very energetic. Mine is very brief. I want to introduce the chief guest, because the chief guest is a very special person. But in his humility, he looks a very ordinary person. This gentleman, Dr. Patrick Gatonga, the AAR Group Insurance, is actually a medical doctor, MBCHB. And before he did his MBHB, the University of Nairobi previously, when I was there, had introduced a program where very brilliant students would be allowed to do a bachelor's in anatomy. They get their degree, then continue with their medical program. He happened to have been one of those students, very few, there were very few, who were able to do human anatomy, get a bachelor's degree, and he got a first-class honors, by the way, because that was a bachelor, so it had an honors. He got a first-class honors in human anatomy, and then proceeded to do his medical degree, MBCHB. He's responsible for driving the growth and sustainability of AAR insurance business in the East African region. He's an experienced business leader. Patrick has worked as a senior executive in the insurance industry with a particular focus on growth, transformation, innovation, and digitization. And you can see why, because we are talking about digital disruptions, we thought he's a very suitable person to come and talk about digital disruption. He has been leading health insurance at Jubilee Insurance, where he served as CEO for Kenya and as board director for Jubilee Uganda and Jubilee Tanzania. Prior to that, he worked as a commercial executive director at Old Mutual. He has also worked extensively across Africa and Middle East, including as a senior consultancy at McKinsey and Company. Those who know about the financial world know that McKinsey is one of the biggest financial companies, where he worked in multiple sectors such as financial services, logistics, and utilities. Patrick is also a certified executive coach. He's a member of the UK Academy of Executive Coaching, a member of the Insurance Institute of Kenya, fellow of Life Management Institute of United States, a member of General Insurance Council of Kenya, AKI, and a member of the Kenya Medical Association. He holds a medical degree, as I had said, a Bachelor of Science degree, first class honors, and an MBA. Besides his professional career, he's a husband and a dad to 2 lovely boys, as well as a classical pianist who enjoys golfing and traveling. Members, can we put our hands for our chief guest? Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Professor. The Belgian ambassador to Kenya, the Excellency Peter Maddens, the Chairman Board of Trustees, Engineer Ken Biuki, the Chancellor, Professor Susan Alfano, the Chairman of the University Council, Mr. Hassan Mohammed, members of the Council, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Njenga Munene, members of the Management Board, members of the Senate, staff, students, parents, guardians, distinguished guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's truly a real privilege and honor to be part of this joyous occasion as the chief guest and keynote speaker of the graduating class of this year at this distinguished learning institution. I'm excited to celebrate this great milestone with you, our graduates, as you receive the power to read and do what appertains to your various disciplines. I'm also informed that I'm the first insurance business leader to be a chief guest at this university graduation ceremony, so it's a real privilege to be here, and thank you for inviting me. I am honored and hope to share my experiences for the sake of our future young graduates who are being released to the world today. I also commend the founder of this university, Engineer Ken Biuki, for his foresight and clarity of purpose. I also commend the Chancellor, Council, University Management, Senate, staff, parents, and guardians for all working as a team to enable these graduates go through the university successfully, which is the reason that we are here. To faculty and staff, you embraced the unexpected and ensured that studies continued uninterrupted during the COVID-19 pandemic. I take this opportunity to thank you for equipping these graduates with the skills and competencies they needed to get here, and specifically to get beyond where we are today. To the parents and guardians, you deserve enormous respect for supporting this journey and ensuring that your children become the best versions of themselves. Their journeys would not have been complete without your sacrifices, prayers, constant encouragement, and of course, paying their fees. It is also your day to be happy and proud, and to be proud of yourselves. To the graduates, allow me first of all to join the previous speakers in congratulating you and to express my admiration for the exemplary academic path you have taken. Beyond your initial intellectual dispositions, I can imagine how much effort it took, how many moments of doubt you overcame, and how much leisure time you sacrificed to finally obtain this magnificent diploma or degree. I congratulate you for your courage and tenacity. Beyond the scholarly pressures, you had to adapt to a different way of learning during the COVID-19 pandemic, and you did it exceptionally well. We are all here to applaud and congratulate you. And above all, you should be proud of your achievements, proud of the huge potential, emotional and financial commitment that has earned you your diploma or degree and secured you a seat in the Zetech University graduating class of 2022. From this day on, you will carry on your shoulders the great burden of the expectations of those who look upon you, your families, your communities, and we as a society at large. Therefore, I urge you to believe in yourself, to aim high, and strive for excellence in everything you do. Success will come your way in the years ahead. Always remember that education is not merely a ticket to employment. While a good job will help you pay your bills and put food on the table, use your education to better your life and the lives of those around you. In doing so, you'll be living up to the immortal words of Nelson Mandela that education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. And the key words here are weapon that you can use to change the world. It is such an education that will enable you to be part of a global effort to address the biggest challenges we face today as a human race. These challenges include our ability to adapt to an increasingly connected world through the use of technology and innovation, and the energy transition that's needed to combat our existential crisis of climate change. It is great to note that these are also two of the areas that Zetech University has identified as core focus areas. I commend the university for the role it is playing to ensure that it channels a workforce that's well versed in technology through curriculums that will ensure the students have skills that remain relevant in future labor markets. And these are skills we are seeing increasingly become scarce as the demand for these skills goes up. And here we are talking about skills that relate to data management. We are in a world where we're trying to have coexistence of a physical world, coexistence of a virtual world, and in few years to come, we are going into a world where we will be talking of a metaverse, which requires very different skill sets, but the ability to manage enormous amounts of information, enormous amounts of data in any organization that will exist in the years to come. So the skills that you have continued to acquire and the skills that Zetech University continues to train in, skills of data analysis, skills of machine learning, cloud computing, are all very important capabilities that I can tell you, coming from industry, are becoming increasingly scarce. As we speak right now, in a lot of our board discussions, in a lot of our human capital development discussions, the biggest challenge we are having as a business community is finding the right talent in these areas. So I really commend the university for doing this, and I want to encourage the graduates of today that you have the skills and you have been equipped with the relevant tools to be able to go into the world and really make a difference in these areas. It is not secret that the university has heavily invested in modern computer laboratories, training software, engineering workshops, an e-library, an innovation hub, and a highly qualified and experienced faculty. The faculty is equipped with both academic and industrial exposure to support effective delivery of these progressive programs. And again, I want to commend the university for really being careful and ensuring that even the faculty members that the university has have industrial exposure, which really enables the students to connect with the world out there and the market needs that our industries are looking for. I congratulate your faculty under the leadership of the Vice Chancellor for ensuring that you produce professionals that are at par with global standards. I have personally seen it, and together with my organization AR Insurance, we pledge to collaborate. Our collaboration's aim will be to ensure realization of the vision of creating professionals that are relevant to current market needs and professionals that will create high impact in society. As a Kenyan and African business community, we need to continue attracting and retaining young talent. Our organizations must adapt to new ways of working, not only by adopting new technologies, but also by listening to the needs and views of the younger generation and by continuously training and inspiring them. we must allow and encourage adaptation and evolution of the workforce, whether within a company undergoing transformation or by facilitating the transition from one organization to another or from one sector to another. As business leaders, we know that we must listen to our employees. We need to meet their needs and encourage them to develop their skills so that we can succeed in developing strong talent for Kenya. As I head towards my conclusion, so what next for you graduates? Here you are, certificates in hand, few letters gracing your names, and somehow at the end of some road of your learning in this institution. Where do you go from here? I know it can seem daunting. There'll be ups and downs, but stay inspired. And just to give you a little inspiration, allow me to share my own little personal story, which I hope will leave you with valuable lessons. Like many Kenyans, I grew up in a typical rural environment in Kajiado County, which is today one of the counties most affected by the ravages of climate change. At the time, human encroachment of previously wildlife inhabited areas was very low and slow. I attended a public primary school and later got a scholarship to a school I'm very fond of, the Starehe Boys Center, which is a school that opened me to a world and taught me what education should be about. Developing the ability to learn, interact, develop values and skills that enable us to make meaningful contributions to society. I later joined the University of Nairobi's medical school. While there, I was among few students that were selected to undertake an additional science degree, as Prof mentioned. So I studied human anatomy, where I graduated before completing medical school. After completing the human anatomy degree, and I graduated as valedictorian. So congratulations, Nicole. I know what it feels to have this moment. I later dabbled in an unusual combination, medicine and surgery as well as business through an MBA at the same university. I completed the MBA and the medical degree, and like many of you here graduated, just like you're seated here. And here is the interesting part. Getting into the job market from the university was exciting at first, but it also became very daunting for me. And I'm sure it will become daunting for many of you. It's not easy to figure out where to begin. Some of you have jobs, some of you are looking for jobs, some of you are entrepreneurs, and you'll be trying to figure out where to begin and where to carry your journey on from here. As was customary for me, for young doctors, I took up an internship at Kenyatta National Hospital, and later I really struggled to connect my medical and business background to something relevant, which I'm sure many of you will go through, trying to connect what you studied, what you are doing, and sort of finding your own path as you move forward. While I enjoyed medical practice, I felt that I could do more and that I could have more impact. I was not sure what more I could do, but I was certainly sure I could do more. I reflected on this many times and knocked on very many doors of many young and senior professionals as I tried to explore what more I could do. I remember looking up several websites, and one particular memory I have is looking up at AMREF's website. I'm sure many of you would know AMREF. And I saw a gentleman on the website. When you scroll through a website and see pictures, I saw a gentleman who I sort of felt might listen to me. And I decided to call AMREF. And when the phone rang and went to the reception, I asked to be transferred to the director of health programs. I spoke to him for a few minutes, and he offered to meet me. And later, after several conversations, he offered me a 5-day paid assignment. I knew that I had 5 days to prove that I could do more, and I had to put my heart to it. The 5-day assignment ended up being a 2-year assignment, where I not only worked with AMREF, but also with some of our development partners then, and I learned a great deal about impact and about professionalism. While there, I also worked for the United Nations and the World Bank, and I was able to work on really meaningful programs, such as creation of large-scale training programs for community health workers and health administrators. While doing this, I was later offered 2 opportunities. One was to join WHO. This was quite far in Congo, Brazzaville, or to join McKinsey. At that time, McKinsey was not, the nearest office of McKinsey was in Johannesburg. So I chose to join the latter. And as I wanted, the reason I chose this was because I wanted to learn not just about healthcare, but also about the business world. By then, I had started understanding that business creates sustainable livelihoods and reduces people's dependency on aid. I was beginning to think that the business of healthcare could indeed change lives sustainably, and this really began exciting me. So fast forward, I joined McKinsey, where I was opened to a large global business world. And besides that, I think the most important lesson for me was to learn that profit without impact is not sustainable, and therefore eventually not useful. I worked across Africa, the Middle East, and Europe, where I interacted with clients and colleagues from multiple backgrounds and cultures. I worked in the transport and logistics industry, the energy sector, investment, and a few other sectors. Then I decided to return to Kenya and settle back here. I had a few job offers in different sectors, but I chose to go back to the healthcare business by joining Old Mutual as the commercial director for their health insurance business in East Africa. And that led me to later joining Jubilee Insurance, where I was CEO for health insurance. And my focus really was on driving profitable growth of the business, particularly through use of digital technology and innovation of new products that could get more people in the insured world. Later, I joined AR, where I'm now Group CEO. And my vision is that one day, every East Africa will be protected from the catastrophic effects of health expenses, and that we can advance economic prosperity through wealth protection. So this journey may seem easy and sort of planned, but I want to tell you that it has been very far from that. It has been tough and continues to be tough, but full of lessons. So let me share with you 6 of these as I finish up and as you move on to the next phase of your lives. 1, I invite you to develop a spirit of excellence, integrity, and to shun mediocrity. Whatever you do, no matter how small, do it to the best of your ability, and most importantly, do it right. Even if it is a cup you have to wash, please wash it so clean that it couldn't have been done any better. It is the spirit of excellence that enables you to bring value in what you do and for repeat and better opportunities to open up. When you get your first opportunity, it will be based on your education and potential. But the next one will be based on how well you performed on your first opportunity and the results you'll have delivered. Remember, the world is full of people who do their work half-heartedly. Please do not become one of them. You're Zetech. Do it with excellence and do it right. The second lesson I want to leave you with: live for impact, and the rest, including money, will follow. Education equips us with skills to make a difference in the world, to work towards making that difference. Finding a purpose through which your impact is felt is difficult, and it comes through continuous reflection and trial and error. Do not stop trying and searching. When you finally find it, it will have been worth the while. I have learned that when you focus on impact, everything else falls into place. Lesson number 3, keep learning and unlearning. The world is so fast-paced now that it's not only what you know that helps you grow, but the ability to continuously find the right information and knowledge. And many a time, the ability to also create new knowledge as you develop your professional career. This requires you to be creative, to be innovative, to have an open mind, to learn new things, and to also unlearn things and behaviors that have changed and are no longer relevant. simply because things change over time. Lesson number 4. I want to invite you to think globally, but also adapt yourself locally. As we become more and more interconnected citizens of the world, keep a global outlook in your thinking. You have been taught many skills and you've been introduced to many tools, particularly around digital disruption. These tools, as we continue moving forward, will become obsolete, and there'll be more new knowledge and new tools that come forward. Continue seeking knowledge and sharpening your skills. As you look for jobs, for those of you who will be looking for jobs, cast your nets wide across the globe. Don't limit yourself to what you know. Challenge yourself to get out of your comfort zone, and you'll be amazed by how much you can learn and how much value you can build for yourself in the process and eventually for others. Lesson number 5. Develop good social and professional networks. As it is often said, man is not an island. And in the school of life, you learn a lot from interacting with others. Know who matters to you and keep them close. Your close family and friends and network often become a strong source of inspiration and also a source of learning, especially when you need someone to help you understand yourself better. And over time, one of the things you learn is that, yes, you learn about things, you learn about the world, but you'll also get an opportunity to learn about yourself. And you never think you know enough about yourself until you hear it from others. So keep your good social and professional networks around you. And lastly, do not be afraid, but be respectful. Do not be afraid to knock on doors that don't seem open. If that is where you believe you can make a difference, knock on the door until it opens. But don't just knock. Bring some value to the table. Do not be afraid to come up with new ideas and to voice them out. This is often where new value lies, and this is often where innovation lies. And it begins with simple thoughts, things that you observe that others may not necessarily observe. Tell what you think you can do and work to make sure you can do it exceptionally well. I will leave you with the words of Sheryl Sandberg, the former Chief Operating Officer at Facebook. That what would you do if you weren't afraid? Go out and do it. Once again, congratulations, thank you, and God bless us all.
That was a wonderful speech. 6 good lessons. I hope the graduates and the graduates will take them home. This session belongs to the DVC. And I want to, once again, say thank you very much. Can we give Madam DVC a very good in factorials? Let's give the factorial crafts to the chief guest.
Thank you so much, Prof. Our guest has like 5 degrees. So we'll give him 5 factorial. 1, 2, go. Thank you so much. Our chief guest, Dr. Patrick Gatonga, thank you so much for that awesome speech. Our chair of BOT, Engineer Ken Bioki, and the members of BOT present. Our chair of council, Bwana Hassan Mohammed, and the members of council present. Our chancellor, Professor Alfano. Our vice chancellor, Professor Jenga Munene. My dear colleagues, members of Senate and UMB, parents and students watching us from home, and our heroes and heroines of the day, graduates, good morning. Now, one of our classes graduating today, the B.Ed students, has a specialization called Kiswahili. My Kiswahili is not very good, but the Swahilis tell me, mcheza kwao utuzwa. Mcheza kwao kutuzwa. So at this juncture, members would like to reward some of our members of our students who are graduating this day who have excelled in the various areas. At Zetech University, we believe in producing well-rounded students. We excel in sports, we excel in class, we excel in innovation, we excel in entrepreneurship because we are Zetech. So I'll kindly call out the names of our various award winners in the category of academic awards and also co-curricular awards. And I'll also invite members of our distinguished guests to come and award the various winners. So I'll kindly request our Vice Chancellor, Professor Jenga Munene, to accompany our Chancellor, Professor Susan Alfano, to the front to award some of our winners. The award winners, as I call out your name, please kindly come forward to receive your award. Our first award goes to Nicole Katona, who is a Bachelor of Business Administration and Management, who got a first-class honors and is our class valedictorian. Nicole. Our second award will go to Husna Said, who is our Bachelor of Arts in International Relations and Diplomacy, who has just won herself a day as an ambassador with a first-class honors. Husna. Then we have Jacqueline Amoke, a Bachelor in Purchasing and Supply Management, who got a first class, and this award is proudly sponsored by KISEB. Jacqueline. A Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, first class. Martha. Then we have Florence Ogai, a Bachelor of Education Arts, who got a first class. Florence Ogai. She'll make a first class teacher, or in whichever field she chooses to excel in. Then we have Bachelor of Science in Hospitality and Tourism Management. First class, we have Melody Obura. Then we have Brandon Obiero, Bachelor of Economics and Statistics, first class. And this award is proudly sponsored by Family Bank. Brandon. Then we have Irongo Marion Sandra, a distinction in our diploma in banking and finance. Then we have Kevin Gachoka, a diploma in communication and media studies, who got a distinction. Kevin. Then we have Kenson Kamutu, a diploma in business information technology, who got a distinction. Then you have Nyinge Poli Mjeni, a diploma in hospitality management, who also got a distinction. Then we have Gichia Peris Nduta, a diploma in food production, sales and service, who also got a distinction. Gichia. Tanya Kelvin Nugalia, diploma in communications and media studies, who got a distinction. Itenya. Then we have Catherine Jerry Wanjiru, who got a distinction in diploma in counseling psychology. Catherine. So we shall have the award for Nicole presented by our Chancellor. So Nicole, you can shake the Chancellor's hand as you receive. Husna's award will be presented by our Vice Chancellor. Husna. I'll request CP Hezron Joroge. Join our Vice Chancellor and our Chancellor. Please don't go back and stay with the team. I request our chief guest, Dr. Patrick Gatonga, to present the award to Martha Wanjiko Gichia, a first class in IT. Florence Ogai will be presented by our Chancellor. Okay, presented by our Chancellor. Please stay. Melody will be presented by Richard Ulenzi from Sankara Hotel. Richard, if you are with us. Florence Ogai, represented by the Chancellor. Have all our guests in the background as well. Then we have the presentation. Radon Ombiero will be presented by James Garoya, Branch Manager, Family Bank. James, if you're here. I want to make sure that our guests are also taking a health break and they are standing, so don't worry, it's sitting for so long. So Brandon, presented by James Garuya, Branch Manager, Family Bank Roiro, that's our neighbor. Irungu Marion will be presented by our Vice Chancellor. Please stay. I want you to stretch a bit. No, our chief guest is a medic, so we do not want deep vein thrombosis. Irungu Marion, presented by our Vice Chancellor. Kevin Gachoka, I'm going to kindly request my senior, Professor Alfred Mutema, to kindly come and present the award to Kevin Gachoka. Thank you so much for joining us, Professor. Thank you. Kenson Kamutu will be presented by Professor Abanas Mutwiwa. Member of our council. Nyinge Pauline will be presented by Professor Harriet Kidombo. The only day it's my birthday, so I get to make the council members stand. Ichia Paris will be presented. Itanya Kelvin will be presented by Nancy Kagwiria. Marketing Manager, AAR. Nancy Kagwiri. If Nancy is not there, I'll request our chief guest. Oh, she's here. Thank you so much, Nancy, for Itanya Kelvin. John Wangombe. Zetech is a rich place. You can see our line of guests today, our partners who are waiting for our graduates to mentor them to start their business. Or to help them with employment. Thank you so much. So while still standing, we'll move on to the second category. We are almost at the tail end of this. Co-curricular awards of BOT, Engineer Ken Buki. I know engineer loves sports. Our best club is iTech. We believe in innovation, and this team will be awarded by none other by our chairman of University Council, Mr. Mohammed Hassan. Here I have 3 more to go. Our deans, the all-rounded students, the Dean's Award will be presented by Lois Kaburu, our CEO. Lois Kaburu. Our best sportswoman is none other but Presbury Adhiambo, who will be awarded by Beryl Mate, our Director HR. If you thought I wouldn't call your name, I'm getting to you. Beryl Mate. Our best sportsman will be awarded by John Mwai, and that is none other but Brandon Obiero. John Mwai, our Director Corporate Affairs, promoting sports for our youth. Last but not least, we have the most improved club. The most improved club, that is the Kenya Model United Nations, the K-Moon Club, and this will be presented by our Dean of Student Affairs, Elizabeth Muhia. Dean Elizabeth. Then we can all line up for a group photo as we invent our future. Award winners, please join the pack and wear your best smile. If you're watching us from home and you're coming back for your degree, you will win your award then. If you're watching from home and you're coming back from your master's, your award is waiting.
Come on, tenors, one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, Khalid. Shangwe kwa Yesu. 1, 2, let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you so much, members. As our students sit down, can we clap for them for winning the awards? As we say, mcheza kwao hutuzwa. And at this juncture, I want to invite our Vice Chancellor to help me in awarding our chief guest.
So thank you very much, Madam DVC. I request that the Chairman of Council, the Chancellor, the Chair of BOT to join me in this function.
And then I'll sing. Hakuna Mungu kama wewe, hakuna Mungu kama wewe, hakuna Mungu kama wewe, hakuna na hata kuwepo. I'll say that one more time. Hakuna Mungu kama wewe, hakuna Mungu kama wewe.
The next part of the awards, ladies and gentlemen, Madam Chancellor, between 2016 and 2022, a very senior professor of this university, or this country, a senior citizen, Professor Alfred Mutema, who happened to have been a deputy vice chancellor in Egerton, where I also served as a deputy vice chancellor, was a member of this council. And as a university, we benefited greatly because of his input and his wisdom. And therefore, in the spirit of us not forgetting, because very many times we forget to say thank you, we want to appreciate Professor Mutema, Alfred Mutema, for being extremely diligent and serving as the Vice Chairman of Council and in the Academic Committee. And therefore, I want to request the Chairman of Council and the Chairman of BOT and the Chancellor to come back and they award the gift to Professor Mutema. We sincerely want to appreciate you, and can we give him a hearty clap for wonderful service? Professor Mutema. Now, we are requesting Mutema's family to join him in this activity. Angela and the team, I know you are the one who was coordinating. So kindly come forward.
This is a certificate of appreciation. This is a special recognition of Professor Alfred Mutema in honor of your distinguished service as Vice Chairman of the Zetech University Council from 2016 to 2022. Professor Mutema, we are very grateful. Thank you very much.
He's faithful. Come on. Just giving him a dance wherever you are. Come on. Please, for real, tupeleke. Hakuna Mungu kama wewe Baba. Hakuna Mungu kama wewe Baba. Chezea Bwana.
So now we move to the next phase, and I want to invite the DVC to proceed with the rest of the program so that we finalize. Madam DVC.
Thank you so much, our Vice Chancellor. The minute we have been waiting for, finally here with us. We are done with the first part of our program. At Zetech University, we have two types of programs. We have programs that are approved and examined by the Senate, like the bachelor's degree and a number of diploma programs. We also have programs in our TVET wing, because we also believe that we should contribute towards the growth of TVET in the country, and we have a body that we call the Zetech Business and Technical Institute. So, Madam Chancellor, I now call upon the head of ZBTI to present the following candidates who we recognize as having qualified for the award of the following qualifications: Kenya National Examinations Council and Institute of Commercial Management in the 2021-2022 examinations sittings. Madam Lynette.
Have the candidates. One, for academic year, satisfied examination board of Sorry about that. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following candidates who during the 2021-2022 academic year satisfied the examination board of the Kenya National Examination Council for the award of Diploma in Dietetic Management, PASS, Tepkemoi, Diploma in Business Management, PASS, Nancy, Diploma in Early Childhood Education, Credit, Faith, Karani, Kinyanjui, Ndombi, Susan, Nelima, Njoroge, Oyeko, Rispa, Rose, Sabrina. PASS, Indakwa, Kellan. Diploma in Food and Beverage, Sales and Service Management, Credit, Gishia, Lewis Oramisi, Otondi. PASS, Tepkemoi, Gema, Helen, Maina, Mutui. Diploma in Human Resource Management, PASS, Jacqueline, Kabua, Sharon. Diploma in Information Communication Technology, Credit, Abdiladif Wamaida. PASS, Gadonga, Jeffrey, Morris, Njunge, Tanaipei. Diploma in Supply Chain Management, Credit, Gatuguta, Kimani. PASS, Asuron, Elizabeth. Diploma in Social Work and Community Development, Credit, Mboi, Virginia. Diploma in Tourism Management, Credit, Masharia. I request the graduate to keep standing. Thank you.
Madam Chancellor.
Graduate, I congratulate you for your achievement and wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
Thank you so much. We now move to the presentation of students for the award of diplomas and the conferment of degrees of Zetech University. And now, subject to the provisions of the Zetech University Charter of 2nd August 2022, Section 9, Zetech University shall have powers to grant degrees, diplomas, certificates, and any other academic awards as may be provided for by the statutes. Madam Chancellor, I now call upon the deans of schools to present graduates for the award of the Zetech University diplomas in their respective areas of study in the following order. School of Business and Economics, presented by Professor Peter Kibas. School of Education, Arts and Social Sciences, presented by Professor Owen Ngumi, School of ICT, Media and Engineering, provided by Dr. Engineer Wilfred Gikaru. Thank you.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following candidates who during the 2021-2022 academic year satisfy the Board of Examiners of the School of Business and Economics and the Senate for the award of various diplomas of Zetech University. Diploma in Accounting and Finance, distinction. Abdi Mohamed Osho, Abdirahman Mohamed Ahmed, Cynthia Orogoro Kamau, Elizabeth Katulu Wambua, Franklin Ongwali, Kalgalo Liban Chachu, Ichanga Stephen Masharia, Ireri James Matagu, Justin Ondigom, Makoha Sharon Opari, Movan Mbaya, Rispa Oseve Omambia, Tankau Felix Pan, Silvia Kaleke Kelly, Worme Zamuziko, Wycliffe Otieno Orure. Credit. Abdi Hakim, Abdullahi, Abuti, Ahado, Andrew, Paul, Charles, Kerono, Debano, Dennis, Felix, Frederick, Gabriela, Katuru, Iture, Godwin, Irene, Chepkoril, Joshua, Joy, Ayanai, Joy Nazalin, Kanyi, Kariri, Hamala, Kimani, Kimeu, Kinoti, Kipkemoy, Kiprono, Kituku, Koisinget, Koril, Kengo, Lewa, Lorika, Lorin, Lorna, Mahungu, Marion, Martin, Matu, Mbondo, Mbugwa, Masi, Nyambura, Masi Wanza, Mogire, Mohamed, Maureen, Mulwa, Muroki, Mushoka, Muteti, Mwau, Ngotiek, Njoroge, Nur, Odongo, Oduor, Olo, Peter, Ridwan, Rukwaro, Safia, Sharon, Simon, Sironka, Sylvia, Vanessa, Viona, Wanjiru, Waweru, Wemosia, Yaya, Yasmin, Zai, Paz, Telimo, Gacheru, Hafitha, Mariga, Murithi, Mutuku, Warutere, Wepo. Diploma in Banking and Finance, distinction. Angeshi Sara, Marion Sandra Wanjiru Irungu, Otieno Stephen Owino. Credit. Abdiaziz, Aden, Christine, Ismael, Kimathi, Kimsang, Lichuma, Nasteha, Nduati, Nuria, Rukia, Sheila Jepkemoy, Sheila Njeri. Pass. Belesa, Malyun, Mohammed, Ndungu, Sahara. Diploma in Business Management and Administration, distinction. Itonga Dennis Mukundi, Irene Wanjiku Mburu, Mwandege Du Elizabeth, Newton Ndiritu Mwaura, Nganga Salome Nyawira, Oyuga Winnie Adhiambo, Sebastian Nganga Ngagu. Credit. Abdiher, Akimana, Akinyi, Akolo, Anne-Marie, Attack, Bernard, Brian, Bundi, Dorcas, Doreen, Edna, Emily, Emmanuel, Gacheru, Achuru, Grace, Harun, Jacob, Judy, Gabale, Nailikia, Kanini, Karanja, Kariuki, Kadambi, Kawa, Kazongo, Kericho, Kimathi, Kinyanjui, Kombo, Kuria, Luka, Magu, Mahianyu, Maimuna, Maina, Marion, Mary, Maureen, Mburu, Michelle, Mike, Mohammed, Mugeni, Mulu, Mumo, Muridhi, Musembi, Musira, Mutisha, Mwaniki, Nakuruka, Ndetei, Nduku, Ndumia, Ndungu, George, Ndungu Masi, Nelly, Beris, Nelly Sonia, Ngendo, Ngigi, Njuguna, Oganyo, Olwojo, Mbui, Patrick, Rashid, Ruth, Samuel, Sarah, Simiyu, Vivian, Wanjuki. Pass. Abdi, Abdullahi, Ahmed, Caroline, Felista, Kichana, Henry, Jimmy, Kemunto, Kibuti, Mbudhia, Mohamed, Adan, Mohamed Farah, Mushai, Mwendo, Mumbesa, Mumnene, Mushoka, Ndungu, Nganga, Ndoyan, Onyango, Samuel, Wanjiru, Wilfred, Winnie. Diploma in Purchasing and Supply Chain Management. Distinction. Gumba Frida Maureen, Itevete W. Franklin, Kikuvi Ndugu Doris, Maxwell Otieno, Nyongesa Nafula Selina. Credit. Aviambo, Anyango, Benson, Cameron, Cecilia, Chege, Claudia, Devavrat, Diana, Eldakin, Elizabeth, Ellie, Emmanuel, Fabiola, Faith, Gadayo, Gibson, Gladys, Home, Yuba, Julia, Juliet, Kimani, Kingata, Idinji, Lekandoro, Lucy, Maitha, Mary Jacinda, Mary Mirigo, Masi, Chepchirchir, Masi, Chepkirui, Miriam, Mokera, Mumbi, Murangiri, Mushoka, Mwangi, Otieno, Owino, Paul, Rachel, Safia, Chila, Simwa, Siad, Tela, Titus, Wanyoike, Were, Winnie, Yasmin, Yusuf. Pass. Ann, Eric, Kinywa, Milaken, Mulwa, Mwiti, Nancy, Nurdin, Patrick, Peter, Yalet, Vincent, Yastur. Diploma in Human Resource Management. Distinction. Anya Helen Royal, Jen Wairimu Gajichio, Kaltuma Abdinasir Omar, Imani Milka Washera, Mwanzia Masi Kamene, Ocheng Perez Akoth, Odikor Adrian Etiang, Okeji Nyakaboke Jen, Parkolwa S. Betty, Waweru Chala Nduta. Credit. Aliban, Ann, Auma, Ayako, Banjiri, Bundi, Florence, Grace Wangari, Grace Wanjiru, Imelda, Janet Mjeni, Janet Mora, Quia, Lynn, Miss, Monica, Muhizi, Mwisho, Mutaki, Mwangi, Manana, Ngeve, Nyokabi, Zioka, Obonyo, Oviambo, Orocha, Purity, Samson, Sharon, Victor, Viola, Wairimu, Wanga, Wangui, Yehova. Pass. James, Monica, Nayanoi. Congratulations.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following candidates who during the 2021-2022 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Education, Arts and Social Sciences and the Senate for the award of the following diplomas of Zetech University. Diploma in Tourism Management. Distinction. Obala Ruth Eznia Atieno, Lesbury Zena Adhiambo, Rosalia Nsave Kula, Daisy Kainyu. Credit. Adek, Akinyi, Benson, Tege, David, Eboso, Eva, Felicia, Frederick, Udi, Idiomi, John Paul, Josephine, Kagio, Kamanda, Karanja, Lubare, Madenge, Bio, Misenda, Mogambi, Morris, Mungai, Mutugi, Mwangi, Ndanu, Jonki, Jonge, Nyongesa, Ogao, Pius, Said, Samuel, Stephanie, Velma, Vieira, Waidaka, Wamai, Wesonga. Pass. Alan, Anthony, Irongo, Jos Fields, Lemulugo, Olo, Ouma. Diploma in Hospitality Management. Distinction. Abani Maila Velma Owie, Asha Mohammed, Nyinge Pauline Mjeni, Silvanas Ombondi Masiro, Wanjeri Esther Joki. Credit. Adrian, Akwani, Alex, Alice,
Amukoya, Amoy, Andale, Ashley, Atieno, Maureen, Atieno Viora, Barasa, Betsy, Boniface, Osibori, Brian, Caroline, Tebet, Chelsea, Silas, David, Dennis, Edna, Ellie, Elsie, Emily, Eva, Ezekiel, Fidelis, Frida, Gishohi, Gishovi, Agai, Harriet, Jacqueline, Jennifer, Jemima, Josephine, Joy, Joyce, Juliet, Juma Jacinta, Justus, Kabuya, Karaja, Kiama, Kibinge, Kimani, Kimaru, Kimote, Kinyiri, Koldune, Kudate, Taro, Lamai, Lamek, Lavenda, Letitia, Lucia, Lucy, Lumwachi, Macharia, Maina Maureen, Maina Miriam, Maina Michelle, Maivia, Majibo, Mapenzi, Margaret, Maria, Mary Auma, Mary Kamene, Masanga, Masuki, Mbae, Bote, Mbogua, Mendi, Masi Ann, Masi Waywa, Meshak, Moshiri, Mudavadi, Mweni, Mugasia, Mukili, Mulela, Mulwa, Mumbi, Murithi Ann Kelsey, Murithi Gladys, Musimbi, Mudhama, Mudheu, Mudhini, Mudhoni, Mutuku, Mutwiri, Moai, Mwanjila, Natasha, Ndeti, Tunge, Nganga Edwin, Nganga Winnie, Gode, Gugi, Nguili, Jogona, Ntiktika, Ntirobu, Nyaga, Nyakamba, Nyambura, Nyawera, Nzuri, Nzioki, Ombondo, Okeo, Olamu, Olga, Ondigo, Onyango, Otieno, Ouma, Owino, Phyllis, Flaxidis, Rachel, Raymond, Regina, Riziki, Rosarine, Kola, Taban, Sharon Anyango, Sharon Chepkemboi, Sheila, Tungea, Yamito, Tekla, Toti, Tracy, Valentine, Victor, Viona, Wachira, Wafula, Wainaina, Wambua, Wangwe, Wanjeri, Wanjiko, Wanjiro, Wanyonyi, Waruguru, Werunga, Wilson, Pass, Evelyn, Esbon, Karanja, Masi, Jongoro, Obita, Ounde, Victoria, Wanjiro. Diploma in Community Health, Distinction, Kabudhu Isaya Mugane, Miri Wajiko Waichigo, Credit, Grace, Oswago, Ouma. Diploma in Criminology and Security Studies, Distinction, Mark Muchiri Yagan, Yegon Kiplangat. Credit, Brenda, Ibrahim, Mildred, Omwenga, To, Will. Diploma in International Relations and Diplomacy, Distinction, Isaac Kipkirui. Credit, Damaris, Dolka, Kiarie, Timemia, Latifa, Maureen, Mitau, Naomi, Nasla, Otieno, Winnie, Mary, Achieng, Paz, Darlington, Ismail, Leon. Diploma in Counseling Psychology, Distinction, Kibiro M. Harun, Kerigia Mary McKenna, Mildred Akinyi Owiti, Okoth Bavary Achieng, Owino Pauline Atieno, Wanjiro Catherine Jerry. Credit, Cheriot James, Karani, Keiti, Baira, Odhiambo, Samantha, Sheila, Sylvia. Pass. Miriam. Diploma in Project Management, Distinction, Bridget Osudwa, Francis Juma Aluoch, Joseph Munyao Bada, Mageda Rose Modoni, Maina Karen Wanjiro, Babu Banis Mukami. Credit. Abdinasil, Abigail, Alex, Awinja, Diana, Elema, Emma, Justus, Kamau, Karega, Karaoke, Iprotich, Lillian, Mary, Batia, Moon, Mwangi. Diploma in Community Development, Distinction, Lucy Alena, Metabel Monchali Demo, Wanjiko Tony Karaoke. Credit, Adrin, Berinda, Christine, Elizabeth, Emma, Palia, Grace, Hope, Ismail, Lexi, Lynette, Maisha, Maureen, Merab, Mike, Jerry, Nuria, Nyanducha, Okambo, Rose, Wakamba. Pass, Aisha. The graduates are requested to keep studying and await for the award of the diploma by the Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following candidates whom during the 2021-2022 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of ICT, Media and Engineering, and the Senate for the award of the following diplomas of Zetech University. Diploma in Electrical Engineering. Credit, Boniface Bona Obunyoyo, Hendrix Otieno Brian Auma, Saadia Abdullah Esa. Credit, Abdallah Alex Alfred Adrian Agelo Caleb Caroline Chemonges Denge Dennis, Don, Enos, George, Graffin, Hamzi, Restokov, Ian, Elastia, Jacob, Jafar, Jason, Joseph, Katua, Kelvin, Kendi, Kibet, Kiprop, Kirwa, Maina, Mainya, Mohammed, Munil, Nagulu, Nasibi, Dungu Daniel, Dungu Ian, Obiki, Odwol, Ogola, Oirere, Olwoch, Lofas, Tawau, Steven, Twali, Vigil, Wajema, Wekesa, Pass, Luke, Mutuku, Samuel, Diploma in Software Engineering, Jenga Lewis, Vicky's Abayo, Jonah, Credit, Abshil, Ahmed, Bogomba, Brian, Bryson, Bundi, Chepngeno, Creighton, Klenis, Kipkoril, Kodrad, Edwin, Edridoquin, Elizabeth, Letia, Eugene, Geoffrey, Graham, Haron, Hussein, Karanja, Kibet, Kiplagat, Kiprotich, Maina, Jackson, Maina Masi, Mark, Maureen, Budhia, Michelle, Milenia, Moti, Muikia, Mungai, Musioka, Mwangi, Nicholas, Nixon, Abocho, Auko, Sarah, Thairo, Wahome, Wamboi, Wanjiru, Warren, Winfred, Paz, Alex, Brian, Kiplimo, Mungai. Diploma in Business Information Technology, distinction. Thuo Maureen Nyagodhi, Wadhiu Kenson Kamutu, credit. Abdullah, Barasa, Brington, Cheluyot, Derek, Eddie, Ennis, Florence, Harry, Ian, Iminza, Ikra, James, John, Julie, Juma, Kevin, Kibet, Kibai, Kibia, Lesanangi, Lewis, Lois, Marangu, Mori, Muguna, Mutie, Mwaniki, Gay, Ngina, Joroge, Purity, Washuka, Weru, Zipora, Pass, Omari, Brian, Chemai, Chepkemoi, Masi, Nyango, Washira. Diploma in Information Technology, distinction. Awori Jason Otonyo, Joseph Namukowa Okech, Kimathi Masei Karwitha, Mary Nanjala Wachie, Migere Christine Nyamoita, Ndungu Loin Ndegwa, Njue Martin Nthiga, Nyongesa Daniel Mukenya, Timoire Tom Samuria Victor Autieno Obua, credit. Mimo Abdimajid, Abdirahim, Abdisamin Tamad, Abdallah Alex, Alcien Austin, Bruno, Charity, Charles, Chelsea, Collins, Cynthia, David, Derek, Diane, Doreen, Ekai, Elijah, Elizabeth, Enoch, Esther, Eugene, Faith Chepkoech, Faith Nyambura, Gathima, Gikungu, Grace Kipen, Grace Wagoi, Grace Wayua, Haron, Asnat, Ibrahim, Idewa, Irene, James, Jane, Jared, John, Joan, Joseph, Joshua, Kaula, Kelvin, Kendi, Ketere, Harid, Kiara, Kibui, Kimani, Kimatu, Kisley, Kinyati, Kinyanjui, Kinywa, Kioko, Kipngetich, Kiprono, Kirimi, Kiseari, Kotoine, Levanda, Lilian, Mamandi, Manu, Bogo, Charles, Michelle, Mohammed Abdialan, Mohamud, Moses Muikuyu, Moses Simiu, Mohoro, Mulongo, Mulila, Musa, Mudhini, Mudhoni, Mwangi, Mwingili, Najma, Dua, Ngigi, Njeri, Nyanga, Nyayo, Odinya, Ooko, Osman, Otieno, Owoko, Ramla, Rawlings, Musioka, Robert Mwangi, Robert Ouma, Rono, Sadia, Sibrina, Safari, Sharifa, Shalom, Chaim, Siyad, Stephen, Susan Ashley, Susan Wanjiko, Sylvia, Teddy, Valentine, Vincent, Washie, Washuri, Wainaina, Wambua, Wamusi, Wako, Waruguru, Wataka, Waweru, Wendo, William, Willie, Winslet, Pass, Aaron, Abdijabar, Akwambi, Ben Colson, Elvis, Ernest, Judy, Juma, Kothar, Makau, Melumbo, Michen, Mitei, Mwaniki, Ndegwa, Sanford, Owino, Goshosh, Tito, Diploma in Communication and Media Studies. Public Relations option. Distinction. Itenya Kevin Lugalia. Credit. Adika. Agenga. Ashley. Atoli. Austin. Catherine. David. Ezra. Garau. Hussein. John. Johnson. Joyce. Kimani. Kimathi. Lemayan. Monica. Mofika. Rinkei, Sheila, Vena, Wati. Diploma in Communications and Media Studies. Broadcast Journalism option. Distinction. Komba Frida Wangari. Faith Kagai. Joab Nyamwenya Kennedy. Joseph Mwangi Moneki. Joshua Ntiselo Litilet. Kevin Ashoka Jahila. Kain Joy Judy Baika. Masharia Joyce Njeri. Odhiambo Evans Otieno. Paul Monio Kamau. Samuel Karuga Karaoke. Wanjiro Caroline Gadhoni. Credit. Abdurraham, Abubakar, Adams, Akinyi, Alex, Anthony, Atieno, Bashir, Benis, Bernard, Bessie, Brian Jagi, Brian Wambugu. Undi, Chemungu, Cyprian, Daisy, Dinda, Edita, Elias, Elvis, Ashuru, Itonga, Irene, Jacqueline, Jane, June, Karia, Kabudia, Kagina, Kaniru, Kathoni, Yende, Kimberi, Karos, Jebiwot, Kula, Mutuku, Mwangi, Mwanzia, Nduku, Ndungu, Njeru, Joroge Brenda, Joroge Charles, Juguna, Omoke, Orwa, Otieno, Robert, Rogers, Roni, Sandra, Salas, Stephen Kimani, Stephen Mwema, Tepenoi, Ferere, Diongo, Turanira, Virginia, Waema, Waidhaka, Wangari, Wanja, Winfred, Yuen, Ivete, Pass, Chege, Purity, Sheila.
You're here or at home, Madam Chancellor.
Graduates, acting on the powers conferred by the University Act 2012, and knowing that you have satisfied the University Senate and all the subjects in which you were enrolled, trained, and examined, it gives me great pleasure to award you the respective diploma.
Madam Chancellor, all those diploma graduates have promised us that they are coming back for the degree programs of Zetech University. Now we move on to the award of degrees. So Madam Chancellor, I now call upon the deans of schools to present the graduates for the conferment of the degrees of Zetech University in the following order. School of Business and Economics, Professor Peter Kibas. School of Education, Arts and Social Sciences, Professor Owen Ngumi. School of ICT, Media and Engineering, Dr. Engineer Wilfred Gikaru. Thank you.
Madam Chancellor, may I take just a minute to recognize a special guest for me as a proud grandparent, my granddaughter, first grandchild, graduating today by the name Berechep Thor. And I want to say I'm a proud grandparent. Thank you, Madam Chancellor. Madam Chancellor, I have now the honor to present the following candidates who during the 2021-22 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Business and Economics and the Senate for the conferment of the following degrees, bachelor's degrees of Zetech University. Bachelor of Business Administration and Management, First Class Honors, Hassan Maimuna Mangale, Nicole Katona Makunda. Second Class Honors Upper Division, Amina, Angela, Anyona, Apio, Betty, Bonvenja, Chelangat, Chris, Demba, Derek, Dixon, Fabiana, George, Igariura, Isaac, Jacob, James, Joan, Kasamu, Goskei, Kuyoni, Mugo, Mungai, Munyalo, Mutei, Mwangi, Ndungu, Neko, Nyamu, Brenda, Okoth, Ombok, Ongonga, Ongeri, Orinda, Penina, Rita, Chamake, Sylvia, Tela, Wambua. Second Class Honors Lower Division, Anne, Wonya, John, Kimathi, Ipchumba, Kwaria, Magdalene, Majur, Margaret, Mayore, Masi, Mugo, Munoru, Mututa, Ndegwa, Nyanjeu, Ocheng, Ojambo, Sydney. Bachelor of Purchasing and Supply Chain Management, First Class Honors, Cynthia Chepkirui, Yvonne Kemuna Ogeto, Jacqueline Alwoch Amoke, Mwangi Jane Wambui, Rachel Mudhoki Mwasa, Wambani Nanjala Sylvia. Second Class Honors Upper Division, Adams, Alfred, Bishar, Coletta, Eugene, Faith, Inziria, Janet, Kandie, Kelvin, Ivuva, Malala, Michael, Muleho, Mtoro, Mtua, Mwanza, Ngunjiri, Olo, Opanga, Barsalala, Patrick, Paris, Peter, Sean, Ituma, Wafula, Wambale, Wow, Winnie. Second Class Honors Lower Division, Atieno, Fidelis, Joseph, Komen, Limax, Mareri. Bachelor of Accounting and Finance, First Class Honors, Chege Faith Njeri, Mutune Anna Shiombua, Mwirigi Alan Ochoi, Ochoi Martin Mushoki. Second Class Honors Upper Division, Abizai, Acheng, Adrian, Anne, Bessie, Betty, Brandon, Cynthia, Damaris, Dennis, Evelyn, Kaki, Evelyn Nyambura, Fatuma, Geoffrey, Gichohi, Irene, Janet, John, Joseph Patrick, Joseph Sese, Juliet, Karanja, Kerubo, Kevin, Kibwea, Kiguru, Lona, Mary, Meli, Mokua, Munyi, Munywa, Murira, Mudhoni, Mwanzombo, Mwakulegwa.
Mwangi, Nafula, Nasimiyu, Ndirangu, Nduna, Nganga, Ngigi, Nicholas, Njonde, Ngirote, Odhiambo, Otieno Ndinguri, Otieno Stephanie, Patrick, Gatima, Ruben, Saenyi, Shieyo, Tila, Stephen, Teresia, Timothy. Second class honors, lower division. Adrian, Byron, Catherine, Esther, Godfrey, Ignatius, Ikran, Karyuki, Kimata, Kiteme, Limo, Mutoka, Mutua, Opondo, Otwani, Sharon, Tessie, Stephen. Bachelor of Commerce, first class honors. Ochebo O. Silas, second class honors, upper division. Ryan, Caleb, Caroline, Chimega, Deborah, Dennis, Derek, Doris, Ellie, George, Helmon, Joyce, Kawira, Kinywa, Kibleting, Kisengi, Leringo, Marceline, Melvin, Moses, Mudambo, Mudhama, Mzungu, Onyango, Sheikh. Second class honors, law division. Boniface, Itechi, Esther, Frida, Kelvin, Ken Lewis, Kimani, Leaduma, Miser, Nasike, Ndaisi, Oimbo, Roy, Sululu, Washira. Bachelor of Economics and Statistics, Madam Chancellor, these are pioneering graduates for Zetech University. First class honors, Amoy Tobias, Brandon Obiero, Cynthia Naliaka Kundu, David M. Pauline. Second class honors, upper division. Abdurrahman, Abdullahi, Abigail, Egri, Benella, Daniel, David, Dennis. Second class honors, upper division. Continuation, Kelvin, Mugo, Muiruri, Mwangi, Nelson, Njuki, Ocheng, Onyango, Otieno, Ouma, Wiraka, Yator. Second class honors, lower division. Alex, Ayo, Boniface, Ryan, Carlos, Immaculate, Esther, George, Gersal, James, Maina, James Nzioki, Jeff, Kelvin, Kitenge, Macharia, Michael, Mwiti, Ndungu, Tyson, Waihenya. Bachelor of Science in Health Systems Management. Madam Chancellor, this is also a pioneering group. First class honors, Lomukuny Imoni Joachim, Nganga Lucy Gatwiri, Zainab Omar Mohammed. Second class honors, upper division, Amolo Masongo Mwenesi Robert Wamuyu Wanjiru. Second class honors, lower division, Deborah Manka. Congratulations, and may the graduates continue standing until you are conferred with the degrees. Congratulations.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following candidates who during the 2021-2022 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Education, Arts and Social Sciences and the Senate for the conferment of the following bachelor's degrees of Zetech University. Bachelor of Science in Hospitality and Tourism Management, first class honors, Ombura Melody Nyabonyi. Second class honors, upper division, Adenyo, Bera, Kaberia, Imidi, Iprop, Mwisio, Oka, Obur. Second class honors, lower division, James, Lanoi, Naserian, Vicious. Pass, Syria. Bachelor of Education Arts, first class honors, Rollins Ogai, Janet Terotich, Kameti Japheth Guti, Mwendwa Nelvin. Second class honors, upper division, Anjala, Anyega, Aseo, Barasa, Baltojo, Basweti, Biko, Brenda, Brittany, Buke, Catherine, Tebon, Tepkemoi Cynthia, Tepkemoi Maureen, Tepkoech, Tepkoril, Tepnaibei, Tepngetich, Tepto, Faith, Ferdinand, Gumba, Ireri, Jepkosgei, Junior, Kajuju, Kamau Kelvin, Kamau Robert, Karaka, Kawira, Kaemba, Kiplagat, Kipto, Kirwa, Lenkoi, Linet, Lumula, Mabonga, Maina, Makamba, Maluha, Manyishoi, Masika, Mautia, Mchele, Masi Chepkemoi, Masi Chepchuba, Masi Kijala, Masi Mudhoni, Maiko, Migwe, Mukenya, Munene, Murage, Musioka, Mwangi, Mwiti, Nalwa, Naomi, Deke, Jero, Oduol, Ogola, Okuoyo, Andala, Onsinyo, Orwa, Ouma, Purity Esther, Purity Keisari, Regan, Rispa, Sang, Shali, Sharon, Steve, Dhuo, Wafula, Wakudhie, Wangari, Wanjala, Wanyonyi. Second class honors, lower division. Anna, Duncan, Gideon, Koima, Mutuku, Peris, Ratemo, Wadukusi. Bachelor of Arts in International Relations and Diplomacy. First class honors, Aliyo Amil Mohammed, Awili Maglet Olare, Carlo Juma Omwenje, Julius Nance Kadule, Kurewa Sauda Mohammed, Shafi Husna Said. Second class honors, upper division, Ado, Alice, Anita, Basir, Boru, Brenda, Brian, Woody, Caroline, Charlotte, Tege, Cynthia, Eric, Fabius, Gaudentia, Irene, Jackson, Juma, Kihono, Limo, Rologoi, Marion, Mburu, Marceline, Muniu, Mureithi, Mudhamia, Muturi, Mwangi, Mwaneki, Naomi, Gala, Nimrod, Nulu, Onyango, Onyonyi, Randu, Virginia, Yeye. Second class honors, lower division. Betty, Elizabeth, Kihara, Melvin, Mberi, Mwangangi, Nancy, Nganga, Nicholas, Onkware, Rose, Samantha, Diakisa, Sophia. Pass, Rogara. The graduates are requested to continue studying and await for the conferment of the degree by the Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present the following candidates who during the 2021-2022 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of ICT, Media and Engineering and the Senate for the conferment of the following bachelor's degrees of Zetech University. Bachelor of Business Information Technology, first class honors. Nyagaya Stephen Okoth, second class honors, upper division. Albanus, Crinton, Dennis, Denny, Denzel, Ekai, Eric, Esther, Felix, Pondo, Kashigi, Gaita, Jonathan, Karige, Kevin Kipyegon, Kevin Okello, Kiluva, Lumpushuna, Margaret, Miriam, Mutisia, Moniki, Waura, Nanu, Natalie, Nicholas, Nkathan, Obaigwa, Raphael, Tika, Wanyama, second class honors, lower division. Bernard, Betsy, Hesbon, Jeff, Jemima, John, Ken, Mbeya, Munyoki, Mudhuri, Onyango, Otieno, Owol, Waikwa, Wanjohi, Yvonis, Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, first class honors. Pravin Shamwe Ouza, Gabriel Kialo Mbuvi, Martha Wanjiko Gishia, Okindo Dafin, Okoth Benson, Pelu Jeremiah Guta, second class division, second class honors, upper division. Odongo, Ogneta, Abasa, Andrew, Batistuta, Billy, Brian, Cheluyot, Cornelius, Demi, Dennis, Egesa, Eric, Ezra, Franklin Cheluyot, Franklin Mugaka, George, Gary, Gitau, Gitonga, Grace, Idris, Iris, Joreen, Joshua, Justus, Kaburuchu, Kamiru, Kariuki, Kazungu, Kiamba, Kibe, Kibet, Kimanthi, Kimwere, Kipkemboi, Kipkoech, Kiplagat, Kipngeno, Kirimi, Machuki, Maganga, Max, Masi, Mukaya, Mosby, Mugendi, Mulwa, Mwangi, Mwangangi, Mwangi Gilbert, Mwangi Hannah, Mwangi Lilian, Mwangi Masi, Mwangi Paul, Mwaniki, Nasel, Nicholas, Jerry, Nyambura, Odiwol, Oduya, Onchulu, Ongechi, Otieno Bobkins, Otieno Brian, Ouma, Sunchrist, Sanga, Susan, Tevin, Timothy, Tibo, Tobias, Valeline, Victor, Mugambi, Victor Moturi, Wanjala, Winston. Second class honors, lower division. Adaya, Ali, Collins, Corinne, Denzel, Gitonga, Gona, Ian, Idhumbi, Jacqueline, Karori, Karanja, Kelvin, Kipkoech, Kipruto, Kithinji, Kitiwa, Lucky Collins, Machimbo, Marando, Michael, Maureen, Murimi, Mutonga, Muturi, Joroge, Obiero, Ogonda, Sami, Tanri. Torinke, second class honors, lower division. Torinke, Vincent, Washila, Wafula, Wainaina, Wanjohi, Zakaria, Paz.
It's Christmas already here at CAC